fire up the stream. Hello and welcome to Agile DND Adventures. We'll be starting shortly, probably in about half an hour. While we wait, well, we are without Mario today, so I will be role playing his character.
All right.
Basically, he'll be drinking the whole time.
Excellent. So like normal.
Yeah. He'll be fighting. He will also participate in these fights. I've got my books out. Huh? Where's my DN screen? Uh-oh. Kind of need that one.
Oh my god, I'm so mad at screwed.
There we are. Found it. Let's open it up. Let's erase this for a second.
I feel like I'm mana screwed and my opponent's mana flooded. This is kind of hilarious. I've got one creature and 2 lands. Oh no, he drew X cards with his mana flood.
No.
No, he probably has a lot of things now.
He's gonna give you a business.
Oh.
I've created some.
Oh, my creature.
Sorry about that. If that was a bit of a big bump, I kind of bashed my head against my microphone. Actually, I think this is better. There. That way I can actually see what I'm doing. That's pretty good. Slevin, don't do it. Don't do it, Slevin. My dice for my super private rolls. It appears I'm not rolling well at this point in time. Oh, natural 20, never mind.
Hooray.
Alright. Hello.
Oh.
I'm witchering at the moment.
Neat. You haven't used that inspiration I gave you, right, John?
Who are you talking to?
You.
I haven't used it yet.
Excellent. Someone used their inspiration, I think.
Where are you at?
Oh, I forgot to make a character for. Oh, never mind. Forgot to put a placeholder for. Let's make a thing. Soldier. Soldier.
Has to block that.
Sure, we don't even need that. Oops. Apparently, it costs 0 movement to knock yourself prone. That makes sense. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I have my
Was
second
actually
coffee
talking
of
to
the day.
John, but every time. Every time.
No! No! Give me attention.
Welcome to Agile DND Adventure.
We're starting now, or
No, it's only 2. Ah, it's 11. How's it going, friend? How's life treating you?
Alright, I guess.
All right, I guess.
I mean, I don't really have a problem benchmark.
Oh, I forgot my cup here.
The benchmark is you. There you go.
Oh no, there is a new benchmark at work.
What's the new benchmark at work?
There's a super hot intern.
Super hot intern?
Yeah.
Should say hi.
I would. Just follow the pharmacy. He's like, I need a shot.
Yeah. Oh, she's graduated or graduating.
Yeah.
She'd be like, I'm an accountant. You're a pharmacist.
Let's feed together.
Yep.
And count all the pharmacists.
Yep.
Yeah, then I saw the ring and I'm like, fuck.
Oh.
If you like it,
Literally,
should have
all
put a
the
ring on
cards
it.
have been played.
Yeah. I too have encountered this problem multiple occasions.
She's only here for 4 weeks. It's no big.
Alright. Well, at least there's some eye candy to.
Yeah, I'd rather prefer eye candy than no eye candy.
Also, that means you have good taste.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Who's prepared to die today?
Not
Me,
me.
I'm always prepared to die. My life for iron.
Our game is gonna be very much a Dark Souls game today.
Oh, is there gonna be a lot of rolling around?
For you. For you specifically.
Yeah.
They see me
Dodge roll.
rolling.
They see me rolling.
They hate it. Actually, in Bloodborne, you don't do you don't do much rolling. You do a lot of no, you do a lot
Just
of
do a lot of hating?
you do a lot of quick stepping is what it's called. You don't physically roll. You kind of just like sidestep the giant axe that's trying to take your head off, which looks super badass, in my humble opinion. Like,
Oh boy.
They got the town. Save on. This one. No, this one.
should there, Bloodborne debut trailer. That's the one. Hold on. Let's just pop it over here. There. Turn off the sound on my stream. Yeah, good thing you're not a children. From Software. If you're at all like interested in gothic horror and whatnot. It is. It's great. It scares the bejesus out of me when I play it. But it's so much fun. But it's so much fun. It's the night of a hunt. Spoiler alert. Well, there isn't actually any gameplay yet. Or at all. It's just literally a trailer. I don't mind. Are you actually going to show any real type of gameplay? No? Alright. It's just literally a cinematic trailer. Although it does look cool. Yes. It's sort of what we're trying to go for here. Oh. Oh yeah, he's definitely doing a mic. He's touching the thing he shouldn't be touching. Oh, it's a debut trailer, not a launch trailer. Alright, let's try this again, except this time better. There. Whew. Oh, I saw a little bit of gameplay. It's more beasts, well, like wolves and vampires and things. Yes, you are hunting them. Alright, are you okay with spoilers? Chances are you'll never play this game, so... Are you mildly, like, interested at all? It's fun the first time.
Ah.
It's fun the first time. It's even more fun the second time now that you've seen everything.
Oh, I see.
Alright, so things aren't so scary.
Oh, because you can predict.
Yes.
Not really.
Right.
There's still screens whenever something shows up.
Yeah.
Oh God!
There was one where I forgot there was a monster there. I was looking over a cliff trying to figure out what to do with the giant pit of snakes.
Uh-huh.
And then something pushed me over the cliff. There was an audible scream of "Ah!" Yeah. There was some...
Scare.
Oh, yeah, well, there were some jump scares, as is with all of these things. It's very much in the same sort of gameplay as Dark Souls, but it's much faster gameplay. It's very forgiving in some ways, versus Dark Souls. Yeah, in Dark Souls you get what, like 5 Estus flasks to start the game.
If you know where to get the 5.
Yeah, like 3, I guess, right?
Yeah,
3 or 4.
3 for me.
Right? But Bloodborne, you can have up to 20 blood vials, which is what you use to regain your health. Right? And the game is very generous with giving you blood vials. It's like literally showering you with health packs.
Ah, I see.
Whereas Dark Souls, you have no
Right.
health packs until you reach the next checkpoint.
Yep. And then like if you take damage, then you have some time within the next 5 or 6 seconds to deal damage back, and then you gain back the health.
Oh.
Right. They call it the rally mechanic, where if you get hit by something, then you can gain back the health by hitting them back.
Lifesteal?
Yes, basically.
Ah.
You get like a gray health sort of thing, and then that's how much you can gain back.
So like Tom Kench.
Kind of, but not really.
I like Tom
Um,
Kench.
And it's not as much rolling so much as him like sidestepping swipes of axes and swords and things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he has a whip?
Yes. Well, it's a cane that turns into a chain whip with like segmented blades.
You know, watch Jason play that.
It's fun. It was free PS for PS Plus at some point. Right. So here. So it's a cane that has, instead of like a wooden shaft, it has a sword blade.
Sword blade.
Yeah, so it's a sword, really. But with the
Yeah.
handle is a cane.
Oh.
Obviously. Yeah, elevator.
So you can transform the threaded cane into a whip.
Why it's threaded?
Yeah.
More like shredded cane.
Wow.
Arms, soldier. Anybody see that that DP2?
The who?
That Detective Pikachu?
No.
Pikachu?
That Deadpool?
You mean
What?
Deadpool? Yeah.
Yeah, DP, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I saw Deadpool too. Yeah.
How was it?
So it was good.
Was it as funny as the first one?
About the same. Kind of like the first one better.
Was there
'Cause you didn't know what to
that
expect.
funny scene?
Like it basically my my verdict is that yes, indeed, it looks like they can do the same jokes twice.
Wasn't that the whole thing? They only needed a sequel and that's it?
Yeah. Except I think they're making an X-Force movie, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, man, they gotta be gender neutral instead of X-Men.
or
X-Woman.
Or X-People.
Yeah. So it's now the X-Force.
X-Force. That's...
All right, who are we missing? We're missing Jay.
I can't sign into roll 20. Oh, if I hit the button hard enough, it works.
That's silly. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Just playing some Blared Burn.
I have all my Flash tickets purchased. You know I'm not playing. That's how we do things.
Oh, where's my notebook? I need my notebook. The notebook is important because that's where all my paste notes are.
Oh boy.
Ah, here we are. Yes. Yeah, I used like 4. Well, you know what? I used a significant number of pages to plan this. Wow. This will be my journal of misadventures of you still haven't named your group.
What, you mean on Youth Squad?
Yeah.
Alright, I dominate the Youth Squad.
Remember, this is the name. Remember, this is the name that you will be known across the land by.
C-Card and Reds.
Seacard and Friends.
No!
Oh man.
The Lampshade Soul Fisters. C-Card and the Lampshade best of both worlds.
I feel it. We haven't done very many rolls involving percentile dice, have we?
I have a whole mechanic we discovered 2 months ago about.
Yeah, it's only when you roll a 1 though, right?
Yeah. I have to roll a dice to get my percentile bonus. Is that a hole in the wall? Oh, come on. What the hell?
95.
I did that fix. I never noticed that before. What the fuck?
I believe the dice I gave you guys, except Kevin there, has percentile dice. One of them has like double numbers, like double zeros.
Oh, you just did 5 damage to all my creatures. I see.
That's no bueno. To clear your board.
Just cleared my board.
Oh, weenies. Oh,
I'm playing
weenies.
cats. Oh, weenies.
Cat weenies. What does 5 damage against everything?
My vote is.
Hour of Devastation.
Oh, I see. It's a new card that I've never heard of.
My suggestion.
You just
for
played
our
Nicol Bolas. What the
company
heck?
name is-
John, I think you're not in a good spot.
It doesn't sound
I'm
like
in a
it.
very bad spot right now.
He played a dragon.
He's playing Magic.
Which Magic game is this? Magic
Arena.
Arena. Do I have that game?
It's open beta now, I think.
I see. Yeah. Remember to always have fun, and don't get burned out.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna use my green
That's the
dice.
title of your video, Joanna. Remember,
That
always
was
have fun.
indeed. Remember to have fun.
Amen.
That's why I
See,
quit
I
streaming.
watch your
Having
video.
fun.
Yeah.
It's gotta give you some sponsor dollars
Aw.
from the Flute Center of New York.
From the fruit
Fruit?
center.
The
The fruit.
Fruit Center of New York. All right, should I use my green dice or my red dice?
Should we use one of each?
That's dumb.
You want to be angry or you want to be not angry?
I want to
What?
be. I want to be me.
You want to be you? Go with the green dice.
Let's see. Alright. I do like rolling this d20 on my own.
They see me rolling.
I have a set of 6 dice towers that we can use for the live one. That way we're not like throwing dice all over the damn place. I feel like it works well enough. Yeah, so Bloodborne's one of those games where it's like the more you like as you're playing it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm hunting these beasts and whatnot, and I'm killing them, and I'm slaughtering all this prey, and then suddenly it gets a little bit more creepy when they start doing Lovecraftian nonsense.
Oh boy.
Like you start seeing mind flayers and
Oh gosh.
and great elder ones, and it starts talking about the old great gods and whatnot. And then just like, oh, interesting.
Oh
And
man.
there's this guy with a giant like cage around his head, just basically a tinfoil hat.
I see.
Yeah, and he's just like Kos, or some say Kosum. It's annoying. Le crevasse, whip snake.
This Nicol Bolas card is broke.
I mean, it is Nicol Bolas, to be fair.
You just need your Chuck Norris card. Then you'll win.
Oops.
Jaser.
Hi!
Just starting out the computer. I'm on my phone right now.
I feel you.
Oh, the Jabat.
Sounds good.
Did anybody actually watch the royal wedding?
I didn't.
My mum did. I kind of watched the aftermath of it all.
Aftermath.
Yeah.
Which wedding were you watching?
The fun one, obviously. Basically, it was the parade right after the thing, and then when they were going to the reception, being welcomed by the queen, she was wearing green. Oprah was there, and all the Americans were like, "Oh my God, Oprah was there." Meghan Markle's like, "Oh my God, it's Meghan
No,
Markle."
this guy's entire deck is like rare cards and mythics.
I feel like he's been playing this game a lot longer than you, John.
What game is this?
It's Magic Arena. Magic Arena. It's basically a free version of Magic Online.
Why does it exist then?
Right? Right? Probably has like significantly stripped down functionality like Magic Duels.
No,
Gosh,
they're
that
starting
game's
to add
so
stuff like
bad.
drafts that you can pay for and stuff. So we'll make money from it eventually.
Let's see.
Everybody's trying to make the money.
Oh yeah, otherwise how do you keep making content? I'm okay with like them having like things
No,
like
no,
paid
no,
draft and whatnot.
Maybe one day I'll play actual thing.
Huh.
Yeah, alright. We're gonna play the Relic format with like $20,000 Black Lotuses.
Wow. I saw a Black Lotus for 6,000 a few years ago.
Was it a PSA 10?
Right. But I feel like Black Lotuses are only good if you can get 4 of them.
Good luck with that.
That's a down payment for a house. Well, it was. Not anymore.
Well, no, I mean if you go to East Coast, you can buy a single detached home for the same amount you paid for your house, jeez.
Yeah, okay.
You boy.
That looks like, you know, you can buy a lot of houses in Africa.
That's true. That's true. Like it's like PEI, Summerside, that area. There really isn't much going on over there.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you just buy your own portion of the island.
You could.
Or maybe just buy the whole island. For the price of
Islands possibly cost.
Yeah. It's actually technically feasible for me because there's a CRA office over there.
See you later.
Who are we missing right now?
We are not missing anyone at the moment, just waiting for Jay to get on roll
Right.
20.
That's right, that's just-
It's John Chris Mike 3. Just want to let
Thank
you know.
you. What about that?
Why is this a thing?
Wait, what?
His password for Roll20, which you're broadcasting from.
I am broadcasting it, just no one knows what Jay's email is, so whatever.
Okay.
Shadowcaster Sage.
Yeah. There you go.
Yahoo, sorry.
That should
Yahoo.com.
have been your password.
Yeah, I've looked at the numbers for my YouTube channel, and no, I don't get any viewers. So you know, I'm just streaming this because it's an easy way of recording and not take up hard drive space.
Yeah. Using YouTube as your
Recording
storage.
storage.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not even monetizing any of my videos. I'm too lazy to sign up for that nonsense.
Mhm.
Like, why even bother?
You need a
They
certain number
made
of
it
views.
much more difficult to monetize now too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that
You
makes
need
sense.
like 10,000 subscribers or something.
Yeah, and then you need like something like was it 1,000?
Some average view count.
Yep,
Yes,
there was an average
exactly.
recap.
Or 10,000 subscribers, I believe.
Something like that.
Yeah, so not anywhere near that. So
Infinite
I think I don't even have 10 subscribers.
I'm
Let,
subscribed.
let alone. Well,
I'm
you're
subscribed
one of
too.
you are one of the 10.
I might have more than 10.
It's possible. It's possible. Let's have a look at my channel.
I can never find it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm here.
Where is your channel on my sub list? What the hell?
Found the one who's not subbed to you.
Apparently, I'm partner verified.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What
This
does
is-
that mean?
which means I can monetize.
Yeah.
Alright, you're already set. There you
Well,
go.
you know what? You're set, man. Gotta make those sense.
It just makes sense.
Remember when Jason made that joke and nobody noticed?
I
Jay
noticed.
noticed.
No, sometimes we notice things and don't say anything.
I found it. Holy, it's on top of I'm a Cutie Pie. How can I miss it? There it is.
There are positions I'd rather be than on top of I'm a cutie pie. to be fair,
True. That's not true.
I mean, it's tempting, but
Holy, I had the sound on and he said it twice. One through the stream and one through real life. Oh, I was doing it.
all right. Are we sorted out?
On top of a Mac Pie.
Looks like we're all ready. About 15 minutes late. That's okay. All right. Welcome to Agile D&D Adventures Part. I think it's 7 now. We've done 7 of these things. My goodness, I didn't think it would last that long. So I'm now flying by the seat of my pants.
Everyone died today.
Yeah, this giant meteor that struck the. I want everyone to roll. Never mind. No. On a last adventure, which was actually quite some time ago, but probably like 6 weeks ago, the adventurers went on a rescue mission because Orin Alderheart, the captain of the city guard, was framed for the apparent the attempted murder of the queen of Lorathiel. This was after a bunch of shenanigans that were done on an airship involving a immovable rod, which was which you lost and had to back the ship up for. Beep, beep, back it up, just back it up. Upon entering the city, the party did not notice that there was anything wrong. It seems that information may or may not have been accurate in terms of the usurping of the queen. It's currently unknown what the status of the crown is. But upon reaching the favorite haunt of our intrepid party, the Cat's Paw Tavern, run by Cal Echoes, Cal is quite convinced that something has indeed happened to the queen, and the party must then rescue Orin Alderheart, which, through some clever manipulation of the crowd by Seaguard of the Burning Canyon, was and some well-placed sleep spells and divine intervention causing 2 knights to just immediately be raptured.
I believe the word is enraptured.
Sorry, enraptured. Right, causing the DM to enrapture these 2 knights because the DM is an idiot and forgot to put them in the initiative roll. And some incredibly lucky rolls by Cadenza Rose. Rose Thornbush. Sorry, some incredibly lucky rolls. using 2 of her 3 available luck points.
So lucky.
So lucky. It was definitely a team effort, and they managed to rescue Orinaldhard with not so much as firing a offensive spell, or firing an killing anyone, as it were. And last we left off, they had just escaped into an alleyway and are making their way back to the Cat's Paw Tavern, where we will start our adventure. So as you guys enter the tavern, Oren, not as weak as you think he may be, actually bursts through the door and demands of Cal, "Where is she? Is she safe?" And then Cal approaches Oren Aldehard, puts his hand on his shoulder. "No, she's here, and she's safe."
Huh?
You gonna clue us in or what, Cal?
Oh my gosh,
One
Cal is a
second.
woman. It makes sense now.
That's not a penis.
The hints were all there.
As you guys are, basically asking Cal what's going on, down the stairs appears a woman, brown hair, blue eyes. She's wearing a cloak, and her breastplate is a symbol of a sun, the goddess Dolara. She wears a simple pair of trousers and boots, and on her hip is holstered as a revolver. That seems to have seen quite a bit of use, but was well maintained. And on her back is some sort of large firearm, which appears to be just strapped there with a piece of rope, as it were. As she's coming down the stairs, you notice that she has incredibly striking blue eyes, and her hair is drawn into an intricate braid that appears to be functional and also beautiful. Has both form and function, right?
Wow.
On her hand, you notice a signet ring. The ring is a symbol, a sun that has 8 rays radiating out of it in the middle, and in the middle is a sword and a staff.
Oh, we can see pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, but this is what you notice, right?
Really big ring.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna kneel in front of her.
Wait, do we know that
My
she's
assumption
the
is
queen?
Your assumption is, do you know that she's the queen? Go ahead and make a history check.
Me?
Yeah,
History check?
go ahead and make a history check. Yeah, why not? You're
She's
not
a woman.
you're not certain, but as you're sort of like looking at her, trying to figure out, because you're not so familiar.
I'm just gonna say, wow.
All right, Jay, you notice that the signet ring is indeed the symbol of the royalty of Lurithiel, and you remember from when you were younger, from her visiting. Well, not when you were younger, maybe 5-6 years ago, when she had visited Pendia to confer with what was his name again? Muzara Zabishu, the primal Dracomage of the Seventh Dawn. Conferring with them, you notice that she is quite familiar. This is indeed Queen Ariana's Sylvanas, 87th Queen of Lurithiel, Dol Aris favored, and primal Draconite of the Seventh Dawn,
Many words.
and the 7th Sentinel, and the Sentinel of Thalos.
Is there a way we could shorten that?
Sorry, what?
Is there a way we could shorten that title?
Can we
the-
call her Queenie?
The Queen. No, you will not call me Queenie, young lady. She speaks with you. She walks over to Oren, places a hand on his shoulder, and speaks with him intently. Oren, what did you find out? And Oren says, my queen, the excavation is complete. And the queen asks, what's inside? I know not, your grace. Didn't Errol go down to check on the progress? Queen says. He did, but I haven't heard from him since you sent him on that mission. Damn it. We'll need to go find him.
Excuse me?
Oh, yes. Hello.
You
Thank you,
said-
by the way, for rescuing Oren.
Oh, of course. We're old friends.
I believe it.
Well, he did arrest me and Byron.
Yes,
That's why we're
I'm,
friends.
yes, I'm quite aware of you and the dwarf over there drinking his ale. Byron just continues drinking.
I
Well, it sounds like you could use some help investigating something, and we're very well-traveled adventurers.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Last I heard,
Oren
you
could
caused
speak.
quite a ruckus in this establishment. And were you the ones who rooted out those cultists about a week ago?
Oh, absolutely.
I see. We are still in crisis, however. There are entities working against us. As you can see, I'm not actually in the castle, and that they have made a coup d'état, and they have made a quiet coup d'état, and I've been I had to escape with my life. Thanks to Oren for.
Have you seen a dragonborn?
We have not heard of a dragonborn in quite some time.
We have reason to believe a dragonborn may be after, or might be part of this machination.
I see. I'll make sure to keep that in mind, but at this point in time, we are not quite sure who is this leader. But if you're quite certain that it is a dragonborn, and you're certain,
What was the
I
dragon?
wouldn't say certain, but we have suspicions.
I see.
What was the dragonborn's name again?
Mizaria Nadros,
But my
the
character
DM
wouldn't
says. The DM says.
I don't remember his name.
I see. Well, as you know, the Dragonborn are quite a numerous race, so that kind of narrows down our search from infinity.
Excellent. I'm glad to be of help.
She kind of looks at you and kind of like eyes you and sort of almost thinks you look familiar. But does nothing of it. But no, it does nothing of it. All right. As we are currently in crisis, and our only lead is a dear friend of mine who has been working as a spy. He apparently has gone into the excavation in the sewers of the capital, and apparently he has yet to return. How long has it been, Oren? It's been 4 or 5 days now, Your Highness.
Excavation?
Yes. Yes, an excavation. Some
What
sort of
for?
we know not. I don't know.
Then why are you excavating?
It wasn't me who ordered the excavation, young lady. It apparently is the ones in control of the city now.
Oh.
Yeah. With the ruckus that you caused, they might actually declare martial law in the city, and it best that we make our way as soon as possible.
Rose, do you still have that letter?
How much of the army
I
is
do.
controlled by
Do you want it?
the rebels?
Could you pass that to, I forgot her name. Ariana?
Arianas,
Queen.
Miss Ariana.
your Highness will do, young lady.
My apologies.
It's quite all right.
Your Highness,
Yes.
I have this letter that we conveniently
Letter from
got.
Larithia.
She walks up to you and
I'm back here again.
yeah. You proffer the letter. She takes it. Yes, this one was written by Cal, wasn't it? Cal was. Apparently, she did receive your letter. And Cal
No,
says,
the other one.
No,
What-
the other one.
What letter?
The letter from Larithia. Under
Letter.
Adventure 3 notes.
Adventure 3 notes.
The one signed by E.
Ah, yes. This handwriting looks familiar. Well, this is the handwriting of my dear friend, and I have ordered him to inundate himself. Well, not inundate. Insert himself into this this group of trying to take over the city, and he hasn't had very much time to. Yeah. This letter this letter does look familiar to me.
So you're sure that he isn't on their side, right?
Yes, I'm quite sure
His letter sounds kind of suspect.
I'm quite sure that his trustworthiness is good. I assure you, he's quite trustworthy.
Okay.
What is your interest with him?
I've been sent from. Let me look up the map because out of character, I forget the name of the place. I'm from Treda. I've been sent from Treda by the royal family there. They were concerned that a certain ambassador of theirs has gone missing for a while, and had feared the worst.
I see. I can't tell you very much, as this is what we call classified information.
Very well. I've been tasked to bring him back, but if it has to wait, it has to wait.
Mm-hmm. I've received no letter from the King and Queen of Treda regarding them sending a operative to rescue him. And she kind of eyes you.
Rather odd.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know why, but if that has gone missing, I guess I have no proof otherwise.
I see. Go ahead and make a deception check.
All right, with or without advantage?
Let's say with advantage, since you're in. She's with advantage. Oh crap! I'm back. I accidentally clicked out of Roll20.
Nice roll.
All right. You rolled a natural 1 on the first one, and then a 22 on the second one.
8 on the first one.
All right. Since you have advantage, that's fine. I believe you, for the time being. Communication has been very much kept to a minimum, as we are afraid of our carrier pigeons and messages being intercepted by inappropriate
I
entities.
understand. I am prepared to offer my services in the meantime until such a time comes where we can return him to.
Good.
Keep forgetting his name. To Treda.
Trina. Good. Excellent. So you're going to be coming with me to the sewers to check on this excavation?
If it is your will, I will lend you my sword.
Excellent. Thank you, and I deeply appreciate it. He turns around.
Oh,
Would
I
anyone-
didn't introduce I'm Lily, by the way.
She proffers her hand to
Very
shake your hands. My name is Arianis.
I will curtsy.
Puts her hand away. All right.
I'm just gonna be looking at her all starry-eyed.
She kind of looks at you. Young lady,
Oh. Hi.
you must be new to this place.
No. No.
another gin?
You're just, I've never met,
Oh my gosh, please roll
royalty
charisma.
before.
Oh,
Did you want me to roll charisma?
no. It's
See how
okay.
badly?
It's actually really...
I'm trying to be in character as much as possible.
She
You're
kind of...
really pretty.
Oh, why thank you. Why thank you. It's been, quite some time since I've been in my... I've been complimented like that as the king and his son are away. Thank goodness, otherwise I would be incredibly fearful of what would have happened to them.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
Alright.
And then I curtsy very clumsily.
She kind of gives you a smirk. You're funny.
Oh.
And you walk, and,
Thank you.
yeah. He walks up to... She walks up to Alexis. Ah, Alexis, how are you?
Good, Your Majesty.
How is dear Muzara? Zabishu, primal Drac Mage of the 7th Dawn.
Well, it's always cloistered in his office, checking out new spells, researching, charting the stars, the usual for him.
Ah, indeed. Oh, Muzara. He and I go quite a ways back, as you would know. I'm glad that he actually took you in as his ward. And I'm glad that you've grown up to be a dashing young tiefling man.
Yes,
Young?
thank you.
Man. We have now confirmed man.
What?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Guys,
Was it that ambiguous to begin?
She moves up to Sieghart of the Burning Canyon. Ah! You must be
What is
Sieghart.
this spell?
This guy's... You must be Sieghart.
yep, that's me.
Yo, what's up?
Clear it out.
How goes? How are you?
Goes.
Thank you for rescuing Orin Alderheart. We were watching from afar, and your performance was admirable.
I wouldn't call it admirable.
Yes. With the natural 20 there.
You can take the man out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the man.
What does it mean?
I don't know what that means, but thank you nonetheless.
Oh, God.
She walks up to Byron Geldmacher and fills his flagon up. You seem to be running empty there, my friend. Pours him another flagon of ale. And Byron just raises his glass. Thank you, my queen. Thank you, my queen. Thank you. No, I should be thanking you for rescuing Orin. Who, by the way, does not have an icon because I forgot to make an icon for him.
Nah, it's late. It's Spectator Supreme.
Walks up to Cal. Alright, Cal, we need a plan. We need to get to that sewer. Cal says, alright. I'll see what I can do. I'll ask my spies. We only recently heard word that the people who are in the castle right now are very much unhappy with what had happened out there in the transport of Orin. And they are thinking of declaring martial law beginning tomorrow. It's best that you all begin your investigation at night.
Why is Tiberius still on his knees following the queen around?
I'm not.
Sure, you will notice that she hasn't actually acknowledged the presence of Tiberius.
Maybe he's training his knees to get stronger for squats.
Live squats, man.
And she looks over to Tiberius. You may stand, sir,
Right?
as you were. You look familiar. You're Sigil. Sovngarde, yes?
Yes,
Oh,
I am
well.
the embarrassment that my father has been dealing with for the past couple of years.
Let's see. Well, they are quite a loyal. They are a loyal house to the castle or to the crown.
Which we are, my queen.
Appreciate your loyalty.
Well, halfling's getting close to me.
So, where would be a good place to start begin our investigation?
Well, as far as we know, that the excavation is happening in the lower reaches of the city. Cal explains. My spies have noticed crews in and out of a specific portion in the not the tavern district, in the industrial district. Perhaps they did that over there to mask the sounds of the digging and the bashing of stone.
Okay, so if we go there, it might cause a bit of a rush. Is there a way to get to that area from underground?
No, that's why I must go in the cover of night.
Very well then.
Cover of night. It's for the record, it's currently about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's enough time for a long rest, so that you guys can regain your health and
Or
spell
restock.
slots, restock your items and whatnot. If you'd like to go shopping, it might be fairly. It may be difficult. We can't really know if your faces were seen during this rescue operation.
I sure as hell can't go shopping.
I think I'm pretty set with stuff.
And Cal pipes up. I actually have a storage room full of the necessities if you require it.
Dibs.
Right.
Cal looks at you for a price.
How much are the potions now?
He walks over to one of these barrels, which apparently does not actually have any ale. It's actually his storage. Opens up a giant door. Opens it up. Takes out a crate. Places it on the bar. You hear the familiar clinking noise of bottles and vials. Clink, 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 clink. And puts it down. Looks like I have 12 potions of healing. 6 greater potions of healing and 3 superior potions of healing.
Okay, how much are the regular potions?
You can get. I can give you a potion of healing for 50 gold per piece.
How about an employee discount?
Looks at you. You haven't even finished your probationary period yet.
Oh.
Oh, Lily, how much gold does the party have so far?
Make a persuasion check, Lily. Not Lily. Rose.
Persuasion. -2 charisma.
12.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I rescued Orn. I did it.
Kind of looks at you, sighs. All right, 40 gold per potion.
Hey, thank
Per
you.
potion?
Yes, and I have 12 of them.
yeah, I was gonna ask Lily because she's been
I'm not your accountant.
I'm just
Out of character, we have 140 platinum points in shared inventory, 5,060 silver points, and 600 copper.
You've got a lot of money. Holy.
We technically have no gold.
No.
We have one
it's-
gold point.
We have a gold.
No, like it's 10 silver per. Like to go from copper to silver, it's 10, right?
No, I mean
So
we actually just have everything but technically.
We have
gold.
pretty much 1,900 gold at this point.
Jeez.
Why don't we just give up this event from this
Yeah, why don't we take the 12?
Take the 12.
Yeah.
Like,
take the
it's dangerous. We need to be ready for this.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, since you're buying my whole lot,
One of us already died once.
Cappuccino.
the queen immediately like just sort of instinctively moves her hand to her ring.
Will you need to keep any here, Cal?
No, I'll be fine. My spies can get to. Hold on, I can't remember the name of the.
Okay.
Can't remember the name of the store.
Cat's paw.
So 12 times 40 is 4,800 silver pieces. Leaves us with- Okay. I'm deducting this from our party inventory. How many people do we have in the party?
Currently, you have 6 people.
So we'll grab a couple each. Alright, those are regular potions of healing, correct?
Yes, they are just regular potions of healing. They are. I think it's like 1d4 plus 4 or something like that.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
I didn't memorize it, I have it written down.
Excellent. Yeah. Would you like any of the superior ones or the greater ones?
2d4 plus 4, right?
Yep. Oh yes, I can always send one of my spies to Gavin's odds and ends. Thankfully, none of the other members of the Sisters of Felis were involved in this debacle.
For reference, a greater potion of healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Yes.
Superior is an 8d4 plus 8.
Yes, and greater potions of healing are 250 gold per. And with the looks at Rose, like just with dry eyes, with the employee discount, 225. And superior potions of healing, I cannot give you a discount for. Much too important.
Alright. Should we take a couple of the greater ones as insurance? What do you think? What do you guys think?
Wait, so it's 225 gold, so that's 550 gold? We have about 1900 gold, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we want to blow it all here, but you know,
No, I don't.
some safeguard would be good.
Yeah, definitely some safeguard would be good.
So, okay, so we bought the 12 for 40 gold a piece, right?
I also have 5 vials of acid, 2 healer's kits, 3 vials of potion. Poisoned.
You're
Pretty sure
just
if
a
I'm
regular
good,
merchant, aren't you?
I run a thieves guild. I have to be ready.
Oh,
and I have 1 large cask of ale for free.
Oh, I know
I'll
who's.
take that one.
Byron just like
thought-
immediately like opens his eyes. Really?
We can put it in the bag of holding, Byron, if you want the cask of ale.
Oh, we need it for
Okay.
explosions. Alcohol is flammable.
Out of character, Chris,
Yes.
would you update Mario's character sheet to add 2 potions to him?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Everyone else should add 2 as well.
Yep.
Okay.
You have any other items there?
I have rations enough for 2 weeks for 6 people.
Weapons, armor?
How are you on oil, Rose?
Oil?
You can't see in the dark.
Did I put it in my bag of holding? I think I put it in my bag of holding.
Also, Lily, if we get the 2 superior or greater potions of healing for 550, we're gonna be down to like 900 and something afterwards.
Yeah. If,
By the
I
way,
mean, if
is
we
the
need
queen
it.
holding on to that letter from Phil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to take it back?
Only if Lily thinks it's important to have it.
You've memorized it, right?
Me?
We've memorized it, right?
I
We
think
should
we
take
have.
it. Or is the queen coming with us in the expedition?
How can she come with us? That's real dangerous.
Because hiding in a bar. Sure. Yes, I agree with you. Right.
Hold on.
Let's take a. We should take the letter with us.
Yeah, Lily, I think we should get because we don't want to die. So.
All right. So, you
hold
and
on.
Byron will hold on to those.
No. I have my healing spell, so I don't need like the extra potion.
What if we grabbed one for Byron?
The queen actually takes out her gun, starts twirling it around.
Okay, I guess we can take one for
Starts rolling the barrel. It's not my first rodeo, It's not my first rodeo, fellas.
Wow.
She's got guns?
She's got guns.
If we do that, we're.
She might be more effective in an expedition than me. Why don't I just wait here?
12
Do we give you the letter instead?
I also have. Hold on. Where is it? I also have. Where is it? One second. I also have some flask of oil. I have about 4 or 5 flasks of oil.
Rose?
I am looking, and I cannot find any flasks of oil.
Probably because you're using the one I gave you, which then we threw it. Something.
Yes, exactly.
You can't use your lantern without flasks of oil.
I know. So we need flasks of oil.
And the queen's just like, no, you don't. And she taps the table that she's right beside, and it bursts the light with her ring, and it bursts the light with arcane light.
Oh my gosh! Wow. The queen just gets better and better.
She's so
I think we'll be okay.
All right.
I mean, insurance, like taking one along as insurance might still be a good idea.
Do we get the letter back? Okay.
She, yes, let's say that you got the letter back. She proffers the letter back to Lily.
I will hand it back to Rose.
Alrighty.
If anything, we can use that. We could always claim we're couriers of some sort. I don't know.
Right, thank you. We should... Chris, you're in control of Byron. Does Byron want a greater health potion?
Byron's like, can't hurt.
Alright,
Okay, so we're down to 12.95 gold.
no, hold on. So that's 2... what was it?
Greater healing potion?
Yeah.
Two healing potions.
No,
Potion
just
of healing. One greater healing and 2 potion of healing.
Just 1 greater healing.
Okay.
How much would that cost?
It'd be 225 gold.
So 225 will subtract 25 silver. That's 2. This is 10 silver. And 200 is 20 over platinum points. Okay. It has been mathed. 120 platinum points, 1 gold point, 10 silver points, and 800 copper points. Not counting what everyone has on person.
Right.
Oh,
Perfect.
because we have like a shared thing and then an individual.
I'm taking it out of the stuff that we never split up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, because I still have 44 gold on me.
Yeah, I've got 50.
Okay.
64 gold on.
Yeah.
All right.
I would consider waiting on that because Byron actually isn't here, and I kind of make decisions for him. Right. Right now, Byron is much too drunk to make actual decisions with regards to.
But, you know, I think Tiberius said it would be a good idea. We'll give him one.
All right.
Al,
Yes.
I have the staff of the Python.
Yes.
How much can your fences
7.
sell it for? Never mind then.
What? He was joking with you.
It's not enough.
Did Tiberius get the joke or not?
I need to say How much actually?
Staff of the Python. I mean, it's. He looks up his. Rifles through his. Some sort of scroll. Hold on, where is it? There it is. And he looks at it. For Staff of the Python, uncommon. I would say that I can get. I'm not so certain. Not so certain. Perhaps I can get 100 gold pieces from it for it.
Huh. Out of character, the giant constrictor snake has 6 times my HP.
Yes.
Is there a way we 100 gold, or is it possible to trade it for another uncommon weapon?
Speaking of magic items, I do happen to have a number of them in my stores, and I can lend them to you for this adventure. I do expect these back at some point.
I would. Okay, what do you have?
I have here a lovely hat of disguise. One second.
Where is it?
Well, you guys are gonna be resting, right? So.
Is it a good-looking hat?
Here's the cool thing. It can be any shape you want it to be.
What does it look like before it's equipped?
Looks like a typical. It's a fedora. It's a fedora.
I want that.
You want it?
No, I don't want that. I've got a hood. I kind of hat and hood on at the same time.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. I have these. I have these gauntlets of ogre power.
That's scary.
Nah, I don't. I probably won't need them.
Wait, do I have 19 strength? Out of character.
Why do you need 19 strength?
Things.
That's true. You do get to add your strength modifier. And I have this broom. He takes out a broom, and immediately, Byron and Rose are just like immediate fear.
Cold sweats.
Cold sweat. It's a magic broom.
Oh.
Does it attack?
No, it does not attack. Wait,
Okay.
did you encounter a broom of magic? A broom of attack?
Well, you see,
Tell me.
Well,
You're
so,
surrounded.
we were in this house, you see,
I see.
and we were looking around, and I just happened to go into a closet, and yeah,
As
there
you
was
go.
a broom.
There was a broom. Oh,
Yeah.
did it do?
Yeah.
What did? Was it a regular broom? Describe the broom.
It tried attacking me. Yeah, it did.
He doesn't believe you. Like I don't believe. Is there anyone who can corroborate the story?
She's crazy.
Byron's like, I'm too drunk to corroborate anything.
Don't we still have the broom pieces somewhere?
You do have the broom pieces somewhere, but it is now unmagical because you broke the broom. Remember?
You have to believe me. It really did happen.
She looks at Lily Silverfront. You seem to be the most trustworthy of this group.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
I see. And he walks away. Alright, I can lend these items to you
What are we gonna do if we're flying underground?
Fly.
I'll skip any of the items, but I'll take the 100 gold for the staff of the python.
Alright, go ahead and do that. You can remove that from your inventory, add 100 gold to your thing.
Can anyone use the gauntlets of overpower?
It just requires attunement, so you just need to wear them for an hour.
Yeah.
And then your strength score immediately becomes 19. If it's less than 19.
My current strength score is 5.
Okay, thank you for that.
You can be the armed soldier.
Armed soldier.
Honestly, I think the person who would help the most is actually Mike, right?
I have 18 strength, so it won't have anything to do with the ability, whatever.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
looking at C card.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You must have raised it since because it says 16 on your character sheet on OneNote.
Yeah, I haven't updated OneNote. I updated
Got it.
Roll20.
Yeah, we can't see each other's on Roll20.
Yeah, I'm up to 18 on strength, so my ability modifier is
That wouldn't help.
18.
Rose attacks with dexterity. I attack with dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, remember,
You don't have to lift
just
anything.
out of character here, remember that it's not always just about attacking with
Yeah,
regards to your strength.
Exactly.
You can use it
However,
for athletics.
The gauntlets look good.
He shows you the
Oh,
gauntlets.
yeah.
They're quite a lovely, super shiny, sort of like brass color, segmented, with what looks to be lions engraved on the where your back of the hand would be, I guess.
Is health just based on constitution?
Yes, it is Constitution,
Oh, oops.
not strength. Not strength.
Mm.
Yes, but can you imagine just you being an armed soldier?
Yeah.
Like, who would it make sense on in our party?
Nobody. Because Byron, I think, has 19 on his strength.
I think we give it to Rose.
Huh? Does it fit me?
If then once attuned, any magic item will fit whatever size.
Well, I mean, if you guys aren't taking it, then I can take it.
I can't play an instrument with them on.
It's true.
It's useless to me.
Because my strength currently is at 11.
Byron's like,
Why not?
nah, I
Byron?
don't need it. I'm already swollen enough, and he flexes his arms.
What
Yeah,
about
to be more
Alexis?
deadly.
His strength score is 19 for the record.
What about Alexis?
Alexis was indeed eyeing this
Well, I mean,
magical item.
Alexis.
Yeah, but Alexis doesn't need to climb or carry anything.
I don't know. He tried to carry
He tried
Rose and,
carrying me.
and bashed his head against the piano.
What if
Got a concussion.
Rose Thornbush has strength and next time she can just carry herself? I won't
Oh,
even-
Oh.
I vote Rose.
He actually
You,
gets it.
you sure you don't need it?
What? Are you sure, Alexis?
We could have equipped it to the snake, the python, and that'd be really strong.
All right, fine. Cal gives Rose the gauntlets of ogre power.
Wow. Oh. Okay.
We were turning these back anyway. Not a huge deal yet.
Oh, of course.
Can I borrow that broom?
Gives you the broom.
You said it was useless in the dungeons.
All right, so the broom itself should be part of your handouts today.
Okay.
Yep.
Should I
It's in your
should I
journal.
put it
I'll add that to my.
where should I add the gauntlets of ogre power?
Just to your inventory.
Yeah, so you're
Okay.
So you can drag it to your character sheet, right?
Oh, I can.
Yes. See, I can do it for you. Woohoo!
Wait, okay, wait. Let me.
Gauntlets of ogre power. You gotta search for it on the information side. There it is. I've already. Oh, you put it in. All right. Cool. Cool. There it is.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already wearing the Eyes of Charming, even though
I can already cast Charm Person, so I may as well get the Hat of Disguise because I already have Disguise Self.
It's true. All right then. It gives you the Hat of Disguise. Wait, Disguise Self doesn't. Is Disguise Self a cantrip?
Nope.
Oh, so it costs a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the hat. Where is it? The Hat of Disguise. Yeah, you can use the action to cast it at will, so it's actually really useful for you instead of using a spell slot.
So Jay's in a fedora and glasses.
Yes, yes, he's definitely not Blitzcrank now. Yeah.
I immediately use it to disguise myself as Lily.
The queen.
What's
Whoa.
the role?
You guys notice suddenly that Alexis Loran has his body kind of shimmers and molds, and then suddenly he becomes the exact look of
Whoa!
Rose Thornbush.
No, what?
Oh, sorry, what? Who?
That's too short. It has to be within 1 foot of you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Who did you say? Sorry, Jay.
I said Lily.
Oh, it looks exactly like Lily Silverfrond.
That's pretty
A
cool.
spitting image.
I need,
Whoa!
I need a pint now.
You need a pint. And Cal looks at Rose. You heard the man.
Oh. Oh! Oh! Right. Okay, oh, okay,
Earned that employee discount.
That'll be 4 copper.
Here you go.
4 copper it is. Down to 56 copper now.
Don't forget your tip.
Yeah, tip, please. Tip, please.
55 copper now.
No, you should have poked her with your sword. You get this tip. Too bad you gave her 1 copper. Whatever. Too late. You could have done
Okay.
so many things with that, and you chose to give her money.
Okay. I'm adding 1 copper to
lawful
my
good.
inventory.
Lawful good doesn't mean I have to be good all the time, man.
Well, I'm pretty certain that's what it means.
All right. So are we sorted out? Are we ready? I also have in Cal's is like for free. I can also top you up on my ammunition. Bolts, bullets, arrows.
I'm good on ammunition. I've got 20 bolts.
Javelins?
I also have javelins and tosses you a couple.
Cool.
Better dodge.
7 javelins now.
He doesn't actually throw them at you, but he does give them a couple, give you a couple.
7 javelins.
Better duck.
I'm good.
A gentle toss.
Anyone else? Queen's like I'm full up.
Alexis, are you good on crossbows? Crossbow bolts?
I've got 22.
Oh, I should take some of those.
All right. He
How many
gives
would
you
you
he
like?
gives you a stack of 10.
Oh,
Sure.
alright.
And Byron's just like, real men fight with their arms.
Oh, Byron. You need to lay off on the ale.
What a beast.
I'll take that cask of ale if you don't mind.
Like I said earlier, we need to keep the first
Okay.
emotions.
So, can't really do anything until nightfall. Would you guys like to do anything in terms of activities? You know, would you like to work on some things, do some
What
crafting?
time are we meeting up?
It is currently around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, 1:30, let's say, and you guys will probably meet after the sun has set, so about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So you get a chance to get a long rest and whatnot.
I want to see how much I can carry with my new gauntlets on.
Okay.
Possibly both mages.
Who should I
Possibly.
pick up?
My vote is for Byron.
Wait, hold on. Why did what? Oh, I love how it says 19 with a star on it because of the gauntlets.
Yeah, but how come my strength modifier became 4?
Yeah, because
'Cause that's what 19
that's what 19 strength gives you. You take your strength score.
Oh.
You take away 10. You divide by 2 and then round down.
Okay, got it. But yeah, it became blue with a star.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's cool. And if you highlight it, it goes back to your original score, which is 11.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. So you guys.
Okay. I want to try pick up Byron.
Byron's like, oh, you will do no such thing, young lass. You will do no such thing.
Let me try.
All right. Since he's NPC controlled right now, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Please.
All right.
I give him the big eyes.
And another ale.
Give me another mug of ale, and I'll say yes.
All right. Here's your ale.
Yeah, what a sub.
And then he looks at Cal. Put it on my tab. Cal just shrugs his shoulders, whatever. All right, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
You actually labor a little bit. You're still not quite. You still haven't quite attuned yourself to the gloves. You feel a little bit of
It
power.
takes an hour.
Yeah, it takes an hour to attune, right?
So you don't actually have +4. You have +0.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was like within the hour, right?
No.
Probably.
No.
Oh.
You're still trying to
That's actually a
attune.
9.
Yeah, so it actually is a 9. So you actually don't actually carry him. And then Cal taps Rose on the shoulder. You need to attune yourself to that one. Wait about an hour, and as the gloves are like all clanking because they're much too big for you.
Byron, can I try again in an hour?
No.
I'll get you another ale.
No.
2 ales.
No.
3.
No.
A barrel.
Okay, fine.
What a sellout.
And Cal looks at Rose. That'll be 8 silver pieces. It's coming off of your pay.
Fine.
All right. All right, Seaguard, what would you like to do in the meantime?
I don't think I have anything particular to do.
Okay.
Pretty solid stuff.
Don't want to work on any sort of magic, create any spell scrolls or anything.
I don't have that ability.
All right. Tiberius, what would you like to do?
I want to. Wait, is my armor dented and what have you?
It's definitely seen some. It has some dings and scratched up. There's a little bit of dirt on it. Sure.
Well, I'd like to work on the scratches and the dings and.
All right. So go ahead and buff your armor and then hammer out the dings and dents.
Yeah.
All right. Lily, anything you would like to do?
Tiberius, you want to spar for a bit before we take a rest?
Or,
During which I will ask that he teach me how to take care of this leather armor I picked up because I haven't donned it yet.
Okay.
Can I watch?
I thought you were gonna pick up that guy.
I have to wait an hour.
okay, we'll spar. Then
All right.
afterwards, I will clean my armor and.
I will begrudgingly equip armor for this.
Okay.
Well,
It's not comfortable.
Yeah. whatever.
Yeah, but years of practice because your parents were quite insistent. It's not the first time you've worn leather armor. You just never really paid attention to your tutors and teachers on how to maintain a proper set of leather armor. But you know how to use it.
Sounds good.
Anything you would like to do, Alexis?
Does disguise self change my voice as well?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes. This guy's self. Can change your body type. Yeah, the illusion is really up to you. Yeah, so yeah, you can change your voice. I'm gonna say that.
oh, look at me. I'm a Philly princess in a blue dress. I'll do whatever I want because that's what I want to do.
The queen looks at you. I don't know if he raised you right.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I'm Lily Silverfrond of the family of Silverfrond. Of the Valley of Silverfrond.
The queen just kind of shakes her head.
Of Silverfrond.
Am I within earshot?
Let's say that yes, you are indeed within earshot.
Alright. If I get a chance to use an action, I will retort with vicious mockery.
Go ahead and make that.
Look at me, I'm a important mage from Fendu's school.
Go ahead and make a roll for that. Is that a save? Is it a was? All right. To go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom.
Yeah, you got at least 15 to. Why do you have disadvantage? Oh yeah, you offer disadvantage for the next.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If he fails his difficulty check, he takes 2 psychic damage and has disadvantage on their next.
Yep.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
Where's saving throw here?
So it's near the top
there.
of your sheet. Yeah.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. Ooh.
Oh.
So you take 2 damage.
You're slightly insulted.
And you are you're quite insulted, and and it actually gives you a bit of a migraine headache. And take 2 damage.
Jeez, you people.
The queen just shakes her head.
Are you
Cancer.
okay?
While Lily is doing,
Wait, does anyone else hear this? It says.
I'll smack her head with the flat edge of my sword.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Your hit is 14 because I'm not in armor at this point.
He rolled a natural 20. Go ahead and roll 1d4 because you're using the flat edge. We're gonna say that it's a blunt object and it's improvised. So go ahead and roll 1d4 and add your strength modifier. So
no.
roll 2d4 because you crit.
Oops, my bad.
8. Yeah. 8.
Ow!
Pay attention.
To what?
In a real battle, you do that, you're dead. Be happy I hit you with the flat end of my sword.
Wait, I thought we weren't sparring yet.
This is sparring.
How'd I whisper? I forget.
/W.
Okay.
Yeah, so /W game master.
You have to maintain situational awareness, Lily.
Yes, like.
Yeah.
There you go.
Seems to be working. Apparently, all you need is the game part, because I see the master.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That puts me at 26. That's
Right.
like a quarter of my health, okay?
Go ahead and make an attack roll. Hey, no fighting in my bar, Cal says.
Is there like a magic shop around town? Still curious about this. I'm actually asking Parker here about that orb thing. My focus. The one we talked about.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you can definitely go to a shop for that.
Okay. And I will disguise myself slightly more so I don't exactly like
Okay.
Princess Silverfrond of the Silverfronds.
The most important family in the name of this place that I keep forgetting, Trada.
Trada, yes.
That's how important it is.
One of their important vassals.
I'm gonna have this one looked up.
Alright. So Jay moves on to a shop. He goes to... Hold on, which shop are we talking about here? I do have these shop listed, but it is You managed to make it to Gavin's odds and ends. He seems to be the proprietor of the local magic shop for potions and things and
I'm
whatnot.
hoping
Gavin.
there's like an orb emporium of orbs. This will have to do.
Well, it's the only one you know, right? You haven't actually.
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead and make an investigation check to see if there's any more different stores.
Sorry, it's always taking a lot of time.
That's fine. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Investigation. All right, so you don't actually. Yeah, you can't actually find a shop. You rolled a natural one.
All right.
All right. So Gavin's like, what can I do for you, young lady?
Is there anything special about this orb? Chanced upon it.
All right.
I bought it off an adventurer. It looked pretty, so I'm just wondering if there's any additional magic.
Kind of looks at you a little bit concerned. Make a deception check. All right. We'll give it here. He proffers his hand to have a look at the orb. All right. What would you like to know about this orb, young lady?
What kind of special effects does it have?
Just
Or is there any-
from first blush, it doesn't seem to do anything particularly special. It looks like it's your typical arcane focus. You can cast various spells on it. You seem to be learned in the magical arts.
I'm just a beginner.
I see. I don't really notice anything, but you know what? I do feel something involving it. There seems to be something quite special with it. If you're willing to leave it with me for a few days, then I will get a chance to observe it more closely.
And I can trust you with this for a few days?
Go ahead and make an insight check. Of course you can trust me. You don't believe him. Just a few days, young man.
I'm not a man, excuse me.
Oh, young lady.
My goodness. I'm the second. I'll have you know, I'm the second most important family in where I come.
Second most, eh? But like I said, you needn't.
Immediately.
Wait. All right. You leave with the orb with you, and
Yes.
for the best you can tell from that conversation with him, he was definitely trying to hide something. He was letting on more than meets the eye, I guess, with regards to the orb. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should use a charm person and force him to talk, but nah. Alright. Okay, that ends my turn face down. Defense mode.
Can't do that. It's an illegal play.
All right. So that's what Alexis does on his rest period. Byron continues to drink. He is completely sauced, but using his dwarven resilience, he doesn't seem to be getting any more drunk than he already is.
Is he harder to lift because he's heavier?
Possibly.
Yeah, we have
Possibly.
To see if Rose is able to.
Seagard just kind of eats food.
Refueling. That's
Okay,
good.
refueling. All right. Go ahead and now make an athletics check.
Okay.
All right. This is now in the evening. Yes.
Oh!
22. You take Byron and you just kind of lift him with one arm, just kind of like start doing like reps where you lift them up and then down and up and down. It's like, and Byron's like, wee,
Oh,
it's a ride.
oh yeah.
And you put him down gently. It's like,
Oh,
oh, that was
man.
fun. Where's my cask of ale?
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Let me get that for you.
So we have 2 casks of ale then.
You have
Here
2
you
casks
go.
of ale. And he's just like, put it in the bag of holding, please.
Oh, all right then.
You throw it in the bag of holding. You kind of it falls into it and suddenly vanishes. It's now part of the astral plane until such a time that you summon it back to you.
All right.
It's like, yeah, cask of ale. So happy. And Cal looks at Rose. Where's my 8 silver?
Here you go.
Alright, go ahead and mark that off your character sheet.
Yep, I already did.
Excellent. Alright. And the Queen's like, finally, it's dark enough that the city is now quiet. People have now turned in for the evening. It's very much... people have finally stopped, you know, the clamoring of whatnot. People have gone and left the pub talking about the big escape done by a mysterious group today, and the people who were here were kind of just like giggling to themselves. That was us. Make sure that all of your healths are back up to full. You have
I am back to 42 health.
you guys are back to, you know, full health. And ready to take on the next adventure. I'm gonna raise. There we go. I was about to raise Alexis's health back to 11, and he did himself. Excellent. All right. So the Queen's like, so, shall we begin?
Yes, Your Highness.
She pats you on the head.
Oh,
You're a sweet one.
yay.
All right, and currently this is just sort of you guys. Yeah, you guys are walking through the city. It's about 11 o'clock in the evening. It's very quiet. All you hear, like, you know, typical evening noises, birds and whatnot, just kind of rustling about, nestling. There are some lights that are on along the houses as you're walking along. There doesn't seem to be anything too specific about too crazy going on right now. Martial law apparently has not been enacted. Currently, the evening town crier has advised that the Crown will investigate further with regards to the escape. It is and they are looking for people to come forward and you know, basically do a tip line. You know, if you know anything, please do not hesitate to come forward. That sort of thing. That's what you guys had heard. There's apparently a reward of 1,000 gold pieces.
Not nearly enough.
Ooh,
I thought we had more than that already.
Yeah.
not anymore.
Yeah. For the what do you call it? For the capture, alive or dead, of one elven mage who had started the riot. Turns out you were the only one that they were able to identify because you were in the crowd creating a ruckus. Siegheart of the Burning Canyon. Except they know not your name. All they know is that you were an elven mage.
Is he elven?
Yes, he is elven.
I didn't even know this.
Maybe Siege should wear these.
It's already attuned to you. You'd have to wait another hour.
Can you disguise someone else?
No, it's disguised self.
Oh.
All right. As you're walking along,
Just walking up.
yeah,
being
just
Taylor.
Yeah, just walking sort of quietly, looking like a bunch of citizens out for a stroll, enjoying the nice
I'm
evening.
seeing a white screen. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I put you in a white screen because you're not in the pub anymore, and this is just through the theater of your mind.
Oh.
Of your mind. You smell the typical smells of the city. Poop, pee, vomit.
Yes.
But every now and then you'll pass by a local eatery where you smell delicious, like roasting chicken and that sort of thing, potatoes and vegetables and what have you. And it's early enough in the evening. It's sort of like the weekend. People are having parties. Still pretty much talking about today's happenings, and they're expressing their disappointment that that scumbag of a Night's Watchman would dare try to kill the queen.
So the queen is with us, but Orin is not. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Oren has stayed back to recuperate because he is not doing particularly well.
Okay.
But the queen is walking.
Yes,
with
but the
us?
queen is with you, and she is actually actually, you don't even see the queen. You don't notice her at all. You know she left with you, but you don't see her.
Cool.
Whoa.
Did we leave her behind?
You hear a voice in your ear. No, you did not leave me behind.
Guys, I'm hearing things.
She doffs her hood. Hey, it's me. It's me. I'm here. And she immediately reappears right beside you.
Your Majesty.
Hello, Lily. Try not to call me Your Majesty around here. For now, you should call me.
Queenie.
Look. You should call me.
Lampshade Soulfist.
No.
Destiny Cloudfist.
Regina. Call me Regina for now, since we are out in the open.
All right, Reggie. The
Regina will do. Alexis, thank you. Regina will do. Alright. And she dons her hood again and she immediately vanishes. Yeah. Immediately vanishes, invisible.
Wow.
And she says, I'd ask you to follow me, but you can't see me.
Two can play at that game.
Can you? You got invisibility as well.
I can walk on walls.
That's not the same thing.
How about that?
Doesn't teleport like take a while for you to cast?
Let's take a look here. Misty Step. It's only a bonus action.
Yeah. Oh, Misty Step. All right. At any rate, you guys managed to make it to the industrial district. It still sounds very much alive. It appears that making implements of war is a 24-hour-a-day thing. There's lots of banging and shouting and hearing of metal quenching in water. You hear that sort of sound. You notice there's a bunch of hammering. People are making siege equipment and that sort of thing. And they're all around as you're walking by. And the queen doffs her hood and immediately says, "We need to turn that way, into like this secluded alleyway." And there's a grate just. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just keep going.
Cool.
And then there's a grate there, and you open it up, and you descend into the sewers.
Oh.
Into the sewers.
Cool.
How do I do this again? It's been a while. Sorry.
No worries.
Descend into the into the sewers, and it reveals.
A giant rat.
Oh,
Yeah. Reveals.
It's so
You know, it's fairly well lit. You know, this is like the entryway into the sewers. So it's like a maintenance hole. The grate that you went through is basically a manhole for today's vernacular. Let me just throw you guys in there. There, X's, Byron, Lily,
Look at the
Rose,
statues in the sewers.
Sieghard, and Tiberius, and of course Ariana.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and they've got statues to sort of ward away people from showing up and blah de blah de blah. It's quite bright. There's quite a number of torches on the sconces that are lit. But as far as you can tell, there actually is a couple of guards. One here, yeah, and the other over here.
Oh.
hey, it's Curly and Mo.
No, it's Larry and Mo. Curly was the one with armor, remember?
Oh, I forgot.
Halt! Who goes there? One of them says. The queen doffs her. It's already doffed her hood. It's like, "This I, the queen."
Wow.
And they kind of like immediately snap to attention. "Oh, your majesty." And they kind of bow. She makes a deception check. Your majesty. This is a public roll, and she rolls a 12. Let's say with advantage because she looks exactly like the queen. So let's do that again. Alright, so we take the higher one. They seem convinced enough. My queen, we hadn't had word that you were going to show up tonight with not your usual retinue of bodyguard. In fact, these are quite a ragtag number of people.
Slave laborers for the sewers.
Yes, these people are not my bodyguards. They're actually more the slave labor. It turns out that the excavation isn't quite complete. We need to do more of that. All right then. And they kind of like look at each other, a little bit confused. Don't want to overstep their. They don't want to overstep, and they kind of just like, all right, we'll let you through. And the queen immediately looks at one of them and immediately says, "If you see me again, or if you see anyone who is associate with me or is working for me, pretend that I did not come here. This is a very secret mission, and I do not wish for you to get in trouble."
Ooh.
He's gonna make another deception check. Because they're starting to get a little bit suspicious to why she's so intent on that. Makes another deception check, and rolls a 16. That's perfectly fine. And they're like, "All right then, my queen, we shall do that." And they let you pass through. So you make your way through the sewers. It smells of human human feces and waste and whatnot. At least
I
there's
wish I
walkways on the sides. Why are you in the water?
Oh,
The queen asks you.
I didn't see the walkway.
Uh,
Forgive me, I am an uneducated slave. How long must this go on?
Just kind of, she just kind of shakes her head.
Down.
Kevin got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I also got that reference. I just didn't want to.
I didn't.
Yeah, don't worry. All right, and you guys make your way towards the this end, the end over here, which looks to be some sort of wall with a grate, and you can no longer go further. But the queen kind of walks all the way around and steps over this way. She's like, look at that. There seems to be a hole here.
Hmm?
How'd you get
Oh.
through without walking the water?
She walked all the way around.
Oh, I'm gonna hop on that broom.
All right.
Take me with you.
Broom can only handle one thing at a time.
Hop on that
What?
broom.
Can carry
Are
over
we going-
200 pounds.
We're going over that side.
Apparently, so can you.
Oh, that is
You just carry
scary.
yourself.
Okay, I'll go around. Hey, Byron.
And Byron's just like, water. And starts swimming. Starts wading through the 3-foot high water. It's up to his chest. Hi, it's me. I'm wet.
Oh.
I'm gonna use the hat of the skies to look like one of the guards we just saw.
Over to the other side.
What? All right. All right. So right now, you look like one of the guards.
Alright.
Uh,
Guys, one of the guards is following us.
Move it, slaves.
Go ahead and make a perception check, John.
Alright.
Come on, I did it right in the middle of all of you guys.
Yeah, but it's a really bad roll.
You don't you see that it's a guard, but you also notice that Alexis isn't anywhere around, and
Oh.
you realize,
Okay, what is disguise stuff say? It's an investigation check. Actually, I would have
Sorry.
rolled lower.
Okay,
My investigation is 1.
all right. So you would have rolled less than 10.
I would have rolled yeah, I would have
Yeah.
rolled a 6.
6. Yeah. So you have no idea. Like, it's a guard. He's following you. The queen will also make her own investigation check because
Oh my gosh,
she
guys,
thinks this is
they're right in
ridiculous.
Alright, am I
She rolled a
also-
14 and whispers to Lily, "Lily, that's Alexis. She's using the hat."
Oh, of course, I knew that.
Anyway, there's a giant gaping hole here. Seems to be the place where they did the excavation.
Move it, slave.
Byron's like, "Yes, sir."
Move it, slave number 2.
Is he still drunk?
Of course he is. Drinking all day. Drinking all day. Alright, so you guys look down and you notice that it's about, let's say, 30 feet down. There isn't a clear way of getting down. Doesn't seem to be any ladder / rope or anything. What would you like to do?
30 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet, but it's into
Can I,
water.
float myself down there and take a look?
Yeah, you go ahead and float down, and you look around. It's pitch black, but thanks to your dark vision, you notice that it is a cave of some sort. Very dark, very musty. It has a smell of fungus, very moldy smell. You notice that the water itself is only like, I don't know, 2 feet deep, so jumping down would definitely hurt you still. But it, as far as you can tell, it's just, a bare cave with like rocks and whatnot.
So can't see very far in either direction.
The cave itself, looks to be about, let's say, 80 foot by 80 foot across. It's quite a large cave. It's 30 feet high, as you would, as it were, because of the hole. About 100 by 100 foot cave. Just all you see is like stalactites and stalagmites. All you hear dripping water. You don't see very much. You see two like little pathways, I guess, that lead off.
I'll come back up and relay that information.
All right, so you go ahead and relay that information. All right, what is your decision?
I can go myself and take a look down. There's no way we can climb down here.
There is no climbing thing, but you know, you guys do have implements that will help you.
All right. Who's got the rope?
I have some rope.
Maybe we can tie it to something.
Yeah, you can tie it to one of the, like the queen pipes up. Yeah, maybe you can tie it to one of these wall sconces.
Maybe I can tie it to the broom.
Uh,
It only holds 400 pounds, I think.
yeah. I mean, I suppose we can go down one at a time, but I'm feeling that this half elven Tiberius guy might be a little bit too heavy. If someone were on the broom as well.
All right. If only there was a way that we could like just magically get ourselves down there.
Bad would have hurt if I just jumped out.
Looks about 30 feet. It's got about 2 feet of water at the bottom. If you think you can take a 30-foot fall.
I mean, the rope I've got is 50 feet, so it's more than enough to get down there.
Yeah, why don't we Yeah, why don't we just all climb down individually? I'll lend this broom to Tiberius and broom down.
Place where we can tie the rope to, or do I have?
You take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet you fall.
Okay, never mind. What I can do is.
Out of character, we have feather fall as well, but maybe we want to conserve that.
Yeah, I know. I've got Featherfall. I don't know if I prepped it though.
I got it.
All right.
I
Does
think we
anyone
will.
have any rope? The queen asks.
I do.
Why don't we
Or
just
just
tie
climb
it to
down.
the torch over there? It seems to hold enough.
All right, toss it this way with you.
Here you go.
All right, I'll tie it up to the torch.
All right. So you've now tied a rope to the hole. The queen gingerly walks around, gives it a tug. It seems to hold, and starts climbing down. She's like, onward ho,
All right.
and she slides down like very adeptly. You're quite surprised at how well the queen is coping for someone who is of the royalty.
Hmm.
I mean, the royalty I know would be able to handle this too, obviously.
Of course.
Lily,
Yes.
will you untie the rope after we're done?
Can you?
Give it back.
Yeah. Get a move on.
All right. So let's just yeah.
Should we think about an escape route as well?
Nope. That would be.
Right then.
Did you want to leave the rope here?
I don't know.
I mean, you can. And the queen's like, well, if you can just, you can just fly the rope back up
Yes.
the same way we came in.
Absolutely.
All right. That way, we don't leave any evidence that someone had come through here.
It's feeling there will always be evidence of us coming through here. But anyways. It's just-
Yeah.
Well, let's just go.
All right.
All right. So you guys make your way down into the cave. Let me just.
I'll untie the rope and fly it down to Rose. Okay.
All right.
All right. Who has dark vision? Everyone but Lily. Not Lily. The other one, Rose.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. The queen takes her shotgun and takes the tip of it and lights it with her ring, and creates a. Hold on. Let me just look this up here.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It creates a. The object has bright light and a 20-foot radius and dim light for an initial 20 feet. and it can be colored as you like. Completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action. If you target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw to avoid the spell.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like my spell.
Alright, so you guys make your way down. Careful not to splash too much water. Hold on, have I moved you guys? I have not. Alright, let's move you guys. And Byron, Lily, Rose, Sieghart, and Tiberius Sovngarde. And of course the Queen. It's like, oh, what took you guys so long? He was here the first, right? Of course. Took you guys so long. It's only one rope. Alright, shall we then? Alright, where would we all like to go? So she's shedding light within 20 feet, so basically... Where's my... There it is! No! No, I dropped it.
No.
Alright, so she sheds bright light within 20 feet and dim light within 40 feet. So 20 feet would be really far away. Actually, she's basically illuminated the whole room.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there's two pathways, one going up and then one towards the right.
Yes. Which way would you like to go?
Does the Queen know?
I've never been here.
Do you know the way? Oh.
I do not know the way.
Oh,
I
I guess.
vote on the left.
You guys want to go to the left?
I'll follow.
All right. So you approach the left, and you notice that it's the path opens up to a dead end.
Nice. Glad we got that sorted, everybody.
Way
Yep.
to go, Secret.
It seems to be some sort of dead end. The Queen will make an investigation check because she's the one closest, and you guys are not there. She will make an investigation check. I'm used to this. She doesn't see anything.
Okay. Let's try the right side.
Yeah, she. Should I make her rolls public to you guys?
Up to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she rolled a 2. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't notice anything in particular.
I trust the Queen's judgment.
Yeah, let's go the other way, I guess.
Let's go the other way then.
All right, so you guys make your way through, and the cave narrows to about a 10-foot wide sort of passageway, I guess. And
Oh, slave, move it.
and it opens up to another large sort of room type area, sort of cave.
That's pretty far.
Yeah. And you guys walk in, and what you notice really prevailing is that there seems to be a downward grade in the pathway.
That's probably a good sign.
You seem to be going downwards.
Well, it is a cave.
Byron's like, wait for me, it's too dark. Right.
Byron.
Hey, Rose.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you have enough ale?
Yeah, I'm fine for now.
What is enough ale?
I don't know, but I think I've reached it. He smiles. And the Queen walks in, and as she walks in, she sort of notices something moving in the
Ooh,
in the
someone else is down.
something is moving. Two things that are moving actually. That seems to there seems to be something over there, folks. Would anyone like to investigate?
Oh, let's go.
I'll investigate from where I am.
Or investigate from where you are? Okay.
Yeah. Wait. It's,
Uh,
so they're within bright light, right?
yes, they are within bright light. Yes.
All right.
Like
Yeah, so you can see what they are. They seem to be sort of orange pinkish ooze like things, but it seems to be moving. I need their yeah, it seems to be
Are there
moving.
creatures that live down here?
It seems to be that there are creatures that live down there.
Well, are they hostile?
You can't tell at this point in time, and they seem to be keeping to themselves. Yeah. Yeah. But you notice that one of them starts like moving towards here, right, and the other one starts moving this way. The queen now has to actually make a dexterity saving throw. Actually,
It's cool.
the queen rolled a 9. And the queen suddenly realizes, the guy's the ground. The ground is kind of eating me. I can't move. Help! Help! All right, I want everyone to roll yeah, it's time to roll initiative.
Alright. I'll roll once you bring up the chart.
Which one is it? This one. That's the one.
Roll 20.
Natural 20. All right, so she's also gonna roll initiative.
Oh, Kevin.
Wait a second. My thing says that I wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, you didn't select. You haven't selected Rose.
You can click yourself first.
Oh, you have to select yourself.
Yeah, so
first.
you rolled a
Yeah,
15.
that's
That's
okay.
okay. I can.
Or
No, I know what you rolled. You rolled a 15.
okay, good.
All right,
Good.
so this one is gonna roll initiative. Where is the initiative roll here? It's just oh, there it is. Gibbering Mouther has rolled an initiative of 13, and the other one will also roll an initiative roll, and it has rolled a 16.
All right.
Byron has not rolled, so I will roll for him. And he will roll initiative as well. Perfect. And he has rolled a 2. Excellent. Alright, and then we will sort in descending order. Alright. Turn order. Seaguard of the Burning Canyon, you get to go first.
Alrighty. Have a look at what we got here.
Alright, as you can now tell that they are hostile, you got all of you here, actually within 20 feet. So Seaguard, where are you? Are within 20 feet of one of these things. Let me just make sure. You hear you hear incoherent babbling.
Incoherent babbling.
Yeah, hold on, sorry.
And to comprehend languages.
I don't have that skill, dude.
Mouther babbles incoherent. Start. Alright, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All of us?
No, just Seaguard for now.
Or is it just wisdom?
Wow.
Am I
Wisdom
dead?
save. Alright, so you succeed on the wisdom save. You start feeling a little bit confused with regards to what do you call it? The gibbering, the babbling, the incessant babbling, but you don't lose concentration.
Nice.
You don't lose your concentration. Go ahead and what would you like to do?
Alright, let's throw a ray of frost at them.
Alright, go ahead and make a whatever it is that you do to
This one? Or this one?
the one on the left or the one on the right.
The one to the left, in front of the queen.
All right, go ahead and do that. Ray of Frost. Is that a ranged spell attack?
Yeah, 60 feet range.
All right, go ahead and
Hit the button.
hit the button. Cantrip.
That's the wrong button.
Yeah, that is Ray of Frost. Make a ranged spell attack. Alright, go ahead and make a ranged spell attack. So
How do
You
I
can
do that
change the
again?
type of skill of Ray of Frost to an attack skill. I don't auto
Yeah.
roll for you.
let me just do that for you. Seek Heart of the Burning Canyon. Spells. Ray of Frost, not a ritual. Did that do it? Nope.
Nope.
Abjuration, cast a
It's
time
under
when
output.
Oh,
Where's output?
output.
Output
Oh,
as attack instead of
attack. There it is. Alright. Try clicking it again. Kevin. Alright, Ray of... No, that, he didn't actually make a roll. Output attack. Oh, because we did nothing to it. Spell attack, range spell attack. Damage is 1d8. Alright, let me just... 1d8 cold.
My bad.
Why isn't this working?
Add ability mod or damage to damage or healing. No, that's fine. Sorry, what?
So why isn't this working?
Oh, because we haven't actually set it up properly. Alright, go ahead and click it again, Kevin. There you go.
Hey, 11 to hit.
Or 11 to hit. Yeah, it definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. So click on the chat here,
Oh boy.
Kevin.
Oh.
4 does 4 damage. 4 cold damage. All right.
And there's an additional effect of slowing the enemy.
Yeah, its speed is now 0. It cannot physically move.
Alright, guys. I did something.
It is currently at. It didn't seem to. I mean, you noticed that it did take a full effect, but the creature itself was like doesn't care. It's just like whatevs. It doesn't seem to care. The gibbering, the mouth thing continues. Is there anything you'd like to do as a bonus action? Would you like to use Misty Step to move anywhere, or what?
Nah, I'm good with.
All right,
where
so
I
you're
am
gonna
now.
stay where you are. All right, perfect. All right, next on the docket, Tiberius Sovnagard.
Hi. I will
Hi.
cast Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
bonus action,
Okay.
onto the one farther from the queen. The one on the right of the
The one on the right. So what are you're gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it?
Yep.
All right, let me. Hold on. Let's call Hunter's Mark there the lightning bolts, and then this one is a snail because it's slowed. All right, cool. Has been Hunter's marked.
Okay, and then one level.
What?
It's asking me input level 1.
Yeah. Wait, you
Alright.
you
No,
use
no.
cure wounds. You didn't.
That's misclick.
You've already clicked on Hunter's Mark. All right, you get to add 1d6 damage.
Yep. I will grab a javelin and huck it at the guy that I Hunter's Mark.
All right, go ahead and make a range attack roll.
19.
A 19 to hit. 19 does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
This is the javelin
Mm-hmm.
plus the Hunter's Mark. 11 damage.
11 damage altogether. You throw your javelin, and using your Hunter's Mark, you you kind of notice that there seems to be a place where to throw it, and as you throw it, it actually enters the mouth of of one of the gibbering mouths.
Whoa.
Oh, for the record, you also need to make a before that happens. Actually, you need to make a DC. You need to make a Wisdom saving throw first. You're within 20 feet of it. All right, you make the save. Perfect. All right, so that's fine. All right. Anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna move back like that.
That's outside
That's a
of the
wall.
cave. That's a wall.
That's a wall.
Happily.
All right, so you will walk over there. All right,
Hiding
perfect.
behind a lake.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, it is now this guy's turn. He will move. He will move 10 feet this way. So, 1, 2. And it will use its blinding spittle attack. Alright,
Why is my tank behind me?
spits a chemical glob at a point can see with. Alright, it will use its blinding spittle attack and it will throw it over here.
Oh,
No.
Alright, I need the Queen, Rose, and Seaguard to make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it! I should have moved.
dexterity saving.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. Okay, give me a sec while I rejigger things. Okay.
You got a
Alright.
natural one. Kevin.
Natural 1.
Kevin is not blind.
Okay,
There you go.
the spittle itself creates a blinding flash of light, kind of like a flashbang, and the Queen and Rose manage to avert their eyes as they notice the spit like landing, but Sieghart, too busy casting away a frost on the other guy, sort of like turns immediately and looks directly into the flashing
no!
light, and he is now
geez.
blinded until the end of his next turn.
Can't see. Can't wake up.
Does he lose his redness
Yeah.
permanently?
I'm gonna use this symbol because it looks like his eyes are closed. Alright, he's blinded until he's now blinded until the end of his next turn. Alright, and
Gosh.
that ends its turn. It is now Rose Thornbush's turn.
Alright, so what's happening to the queen? The queen is like
The
stuck.
queen is
right?
currently stuck. You start your turn with okay. You have now started your turn. I need you to make a strength saving throw. DC 10 strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
So
giving you a lot of strength.
yeah.
All right, you managed to find like you notice that your feet are starting to like sink into into the ground that seems to have
Yeah.
gotten softer as the creature came closer, and but you managed to find a purchase with the ground, and you managed to be able to move.
Oh, okay.
You need a wisdom saving throw as well.
And you also need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it just one or two?
Just the one. Oh no, you have to do both.
So wisdom saving throw.
Yes, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Then you make the save. All right. You hear the incessant babbling of the many mouths of the thing, and you manage to shake off any sort of confusion that it may have caused you.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get a grip of the queen and pull her out.
Okay.
Yay, gauntlets!
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Go
do
ahead
do I roll
and all right.
strength?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a athletics check.
Okay. All right.
Natural 20 versus
Oh!
natural 20. You managed to pull the queen out, queen out of the soft ground, and she manages to maintain her footing. The queen is now released from the gibbering mouther's grasp, as it were. Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
That,
I think that's all
your,
I can do,
Yeah, that's
right?
your action. You don't have a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Moving on. I mean, it is now Lily's turn.
Do I still do the strength check if I'm not on the ground?
Are you flying at the moment?
I am on the broom.
You're on the broom and flying. You do not do the strength check, but
Okay, so I still need a wisdom save.
yes, you need to do a wisdom save. Natural 20. All right, go ahead and you make the wisdom save. You hear the gibbering, but nothing happens to you. You just sort of like shrug it off. You're like, I'm used to this. I'm with Tiberius all the time. I'm used to ignoring Tiberius's incessant grambling.
Oh. Too real.
People do. Most people ignore me. So.
I will command the broom to move 30 feet to the west.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Does that count as my item interaction?
No, that is
or
your movement. That is your
verbal?
movement. That's your movement. You have an item interaction still. You still have your bonus action. You still have
Okay.
an action. That counts as your movement.
All right.
Yeah.
In that case, let's. I suck at combat. Right. 60 feet range, 20 cube. All right. Do I believe in my allies? 20 feet cube can go here. I think I can angle this in such a way that it's diagonal. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Which
Within-
means,
still within 60 feet of me.
yeah, I'm okay with
Okay.
that. You want to
I'll,
aim it so that it doesn't hit the queen or Rose.
Yes.
I'll allow it.
I will like to fairy fire.
Fairy fire. Go ahead and
This will require my free item interaction to
yeah,
a, the pan flutes into the offhand.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do I require a free hand to steer the broom?
Let's say that no, you don't need
Or is
to.
it completely magical? Okay.
Let's say that you don't need to.
All right.
I mean,
So,
imagine Harry Potter. He's able to grab the snitch with, just having his legs around
fair
him.
enough. Fairy fire. It should hit both of them. They both need to make a dexterity saving throw against a difficulty check of 15.
Okay.
Upon failure, they both glow violet.
And then your any attack roll against it is has advantage.
Has advantage. Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make two dexterity. The one on the left will make a dexterity saving throw. Fails. The other one rolled a natural 20.
So which one made the natural 20?
The one on the one. This one made the natural 20. This one failed.
The one up top is slow and shiny.
Yep. So let's do that. Let's give him the one with the heart on it because there's a border around it. He's glowing and slow. All right. It is now the turn of the one on the left. Since it cannot move, it's gonna attempt to binding spittle once more within 15 feet. It's gonna try to hit. It's gonna try to hit the binding spittle on blinding spittle on Byron here.
Oh no.
And I need Alexis and Byron to make a dexterity saving throw. Byron is now blinded.
No.
It's just like, oh, I'm too drunk. Jay, you're also blinded until the end of your next turn.
Excellent.
Wait, I used the ninja symbol there until the end of your next turn. Ninja. Alright, cool. That ends its turn. It cannot move. It is now able to move again. It is now Alexis's turn.
Wow.
Alright, so as you are blinded, you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against creature have advantage, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. If you have to make a spell attack, they have disadvantage. If you cast something like Magic Missile, then it automatically hits, so you don't have disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the advantage you get for attacking the purple one
cancels out. Yes, is cancelled out. Like you're blinded, but like through your the glowing, you can still see the glowing outline. If that makes any sense.
Okay, so I can still magic missile for some reason.
Yes. Yeah. You can totally magic missile if you want it. Like
And do I
like if you have to make a spell attack roll or an attack roll, then you have disadvantage.
Don't worry, I have none of those kind of spells.
Whoops. Sorry, I was just checking the spell thing.
Holy shit! 21 damage on the shocking grasp.
Didn't mean to touch it.
That's okay. I'll ignore it.
Hold on a sec. Huh, so even like my other cantrip.
Alright, so you are actually starting. Are you within 20 feet? It's 20. You are within 20 feet. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Did I walk forward? I
No.
thought I was very far away.
No, you started within 20 feet.
Yeah.
Everyone started within 20 feet of both of them.
Yep.
Or at least one of them.
Ooh, look at that. That's
Nice. Natural 20. Alright.
You are also smart.
Yeah. Well, no, your alls are wise. Alright, you hear the gabbering. And you make the same quip, except this time for Sieghart. It's like, it's just like Sieghart's talking. Not a problem.
Okay. Do I remember that this way is away from the thing?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll walk a little bit this way and then cast magic missile.
Sure. On which one? The one on the left or one on the right? Or you're gonna target both. You can cast up to 3 of them, unless you cast it at a higher level, then you get more missiles.
I'll throw them all on the top one.
Alright, so all 3. Go ahead and make those rolls.
Sure.
So just click on magic missile, I guess.
Yeah. Just click on it. You just there. What level? One or
Seems to
two?
be some amount of server lag going on here. 9.
That's about a lot of damage.
Yeah, those are all 3 missiles. The one on the left was the one you said.
Yeah.
All right, so it takes the 3. It takes the 3 missiles. It's pretty hardy. This thing is. They're both still quite healthy. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Is there any way for us to stop it from casting spells? Anyone have anything?
Does anyone have silence? Stop them from blather.
Yeah, can you? I mean, you can certainly try.
Don't we have a bazillion sleep spells?
All right. The queen.
I'm blinded.
The queen is within 10 feet of both of these gibbering mouthers, so she will have to make two strength saving throws. She makes both saves, and she has to make 2 wisdom saving throws. Oh, she fails the second one. No! Oh, she's affected by the one on the right.
Okay.
And now I have to roll a d8. Where's my d8? There it is. Alright, and I have to move in a randomly generated direction. I'm gonna roll a d8 again, just to sort of make that easy. She walks, so within 10 feet of the gibbering mouther is difficult terrain, so her speed is reduced to 15, 1, 2, and 3. She moves this way and ends her turn.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity or
No, they're not within 5 feet.
Okay.
Alright, it's now Byron's turn. He is within 20 feet of... Which one? This one? Nope. Of only one of them, so we will make one wisdom saving throw. Where's that character sheet? And he makes the wisdom save. Alright, and Byron's like, I'm Byron. And he tries to move closer. Actually, he can make it. He takes all of his movement to get up to the gibbering mouther on the left, and he's going to make a 2 attacks with disadvantage.
Neutral.
No, because the one on yeah. With normal because it's glowing, and he's gonna use his battle axe. Make an attempt, and it hits, and he's gonna roll damage, and he's gonna do 5 slashing damage to it.
Yeah.
And then he's going to make his second attack because of his 2-handed mastery. 13 to hit, and it hits. And he's going to roll for damage. And does 6 bludgeoning damage. So he has done 11 damage to number 2 over here.
Did the first one on the right eat Mike's javelin?
Yes, and... well, no, it's stuck there.
Oh, okay.
56... 11
It's
there,
still
there you go.
gibbering, even though there's a javelin that's inside.
Well, no, it's multi-mouth. Has many mouths.
Oh.
Has many mouths.
Off through his hair.
Yeah, it actually has like numerous number of mouths. Just one of them sounds very odd because it's it's like talking with a lollipop. Still gibbering.
But understanding it do anything? Probably not, right?
That might make it worse.
You can certainly try. You can certainly try. All right, and that ends Byron's turn. Top of the round. I need Alexis. Oh no, actually, you automatically failed that check. I need Lily to make a perception check.
All right. Alexis and Byron should no longer be blind, correct?
Oh, it is the end of their turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So Alexis is not blind anymore, actually.
What was the status on this guy again? On the right? Oh, it's Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark, yes.
Okay. This guy has the guy on top has 5 more rounds of that as long as I don't get hit by anything.
All right. So you're concentrating on that. Or
Yeah.
Okay. I need Alexis and Lily to make perception check.
Where's perception?
Perception check?
Yes, perception check. All right. As you're fighting these gibbering mouthers, you notice behind you some sort of large beast approaching you. It appears to be quite. You can't really. You're not sure if it's your eyes or not, if it's dark or it's because of the light from the queen, but it seems to be quite blurry.
Alright.
Right, and Alexis also notices it. You're now being approached from behind by another, more different creature. I will add to the initiative roll here.
The enemy closes.
No.
I will add to the initiative roll. Boom.
You're just
It's
put my,
fast.
Somebody
Alright.
help us.
It's at the bottom of the thing because it's
maybe
only
just
just
put
right.
myself to sleep and make it less painful.
Yeah, or you can just put that thing to sleep and focus on
Is there time to yelp out that there's something behind us?
That would be your. Let's call that your item interaction.
or a bonus action.
Well, I mean.
Well, no.
it's-
You know what? Yeah,
not
you
like-
can definitely shout it as you're fighting.
Okay.
Yeah. There's something here.
Oh.
Has approached. Actually, let's say that it's over here. You guys can see it, but it's pretty far away thus far. It's a good, let's say, 30 feet away from you.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's a fairly large thing. It actually covers almost the whole tunnel.
Oh gosh.
Okay, just seems like we have to kill these two and then deal with that.
Alright. Sure.
Okay. Sorry, where's the initiative thing? There it is. All right, who's up? Sieghart. You're currently blind as a bat.
No. I can still see that thing because it's like out, right?
Yeah. There's an outline on it, and you can see it.
Alright, I'm not gonna waste the chromatic orb. Throw another one of them Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. All right, go ahead and make a ranged spell attack. 5. Misses.
Alright.
You shoot in the general direction of the Ray of Frost, but since you really are still kind of blind, yeah, it misses completely. Like go.
Guys, I'm blind. It's not me. I swear.
All right, what would you like to do next? Oh, by the way, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw before you did that. Actually,
Oh yeah.
2. Actually, you need to make 2 Wisdom saving throws.
Oh man.
All right, you failed 1. All right, I need you to roll a d8.
Is that exclamation mark roll 1d8?
Yep. Or slash.
Huh.
4.
Fuck.
You as you try to cast Ray of Frost, you actually kind of just stop, and the gibbering is much too much for you, and you kind of just close your eyes and cover your ears and it ends your turn. Thankfully,
Oh,
you're not
I
blind
can't-
anymore.
Oh, so I can't move anything, just turns over?
Yeah, your turn's over.
I expected as much.
You're just like, "Arrgh, it's too much. The gibbering's too much for you, and just cover your ears. All right. It is now Tiberius Sovngarde's turn. You now need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
15.
15. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Walk the 10 feet over to him,
Okay.
the Hunter's Mark guy,
Yep.
and then we're gonna shove my greatsword up its mouth.
All right. Go ahead and make a attack roll against it.
All right.
13 to hit. 13 hits. 11 slashing damage. Excellent.
Plus Hunter's Mark. Everything.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Plus Hunter's Mark. A 1d6.
Hold on. 13
13.
damage.
Alright. You can definitely tell that the one on the right is starting to look a little bit rough. The mouths are... there's some blood coming out of some of the mouths, and the gibbering is starting to slow. It's...
Oh, as a bonus action, can I wrench the spear off of it?
go ahead and make an athletics... yeah, an athletics check. Why not?
15.
Yeah, you managed to wrench the javelin out of its mouth.
Wow.
And let's just say that it takes 3 damage from from just being
You got a great sword in one hand and javelin in the other.
ripping his yeah. Well, Mike wouldn't be able to attack with the greatsword later, right? Because he's still holding the javelin. He'd have to stow it.
Until he drops it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. That ends Mike's turn. All right, Mouther. Which one is this? This one. All right, this Mouther has had enough of your bullshit, and it's gonna make a bite attack against you, Mike.
Wait, I thought it was the other mouth. Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
You
the
can
other
highlight. You can highlight, and then it'll show you which one. Like you
Yeah.
can.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. It has had enough of your bullshit, and it's gonna make a melee attack against you. 11 to hit.
18 armor class.
All right. So it tries to bite at your shins, but the plate of your plate mail is just shrugs it off. Not a problem. And you kind of just kick it away. Ugh. Saliva.
I just polished this armor. Come on.
Ugh. All right, and now it's gonna make a blinding spittle, and it's gonna place it over here.
So I have to make a
Uh,
dexterity saving.
Actually, it's just he's gonna place it over here. Sorry. 1 second, right here. So I need Rose and Tiberius to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, dexterity.
Yep.
18.
All right, so you guys both managed to avert your eyes as the blinding flash go poof of the somehow luminescent spit of the
Ew.
gibbering mouther lands just to the left. Yeah. And you managed to not get blinded by it. All right, it's now Rose's turn.
Okay.
You're within 10 feet, so I need you to make a strength saving throw,
Okay.
and I need
Oh,
you to
no.
make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Strength. Oh no.
All right, so you are now stuck. Like you start sinking into the ground, and you cannot make any movement. I would like you to make 2 wisdom saving throws. All right,
Damn.
I need you to roll a d8.
1d8.
Yeah.
Do I have to go slash roll?
Yeah,
right?
slash roll 1d8. All right, 4. As you're sinking to the ground, you hear the gibbering from other mouthers, and just the same as Seagard, you just cover your ears, and that ends your turn.
No.
Face down at the first mode.
All right, John,
Come on.
it's now your turn.
Come on, Rose. You were supposed
All right.
to jank him.
Using my item manipulation, I will draw the silvered sword.
All right, go ahead.
I will move here, consuming 25 out of my 50 movement. Because
Okay,
I'm on the
yeah, you're still floating. Good. Carry on.
I will stab this
Stabby. Go ahead and make an attack roll. 19. Go ahead. It hits.
He doesn't need to do the
6 piercing.
other roll?
No, because it's at the start of your turn.
Oh.
Yep. So you do 6 damage to it. Do you notice that the silver doesn't actually do anything particularly much to it? Takes some piercing damage. You it starts bleeding out of one of its many mouths. Anything else you would like to do?
I would like to exclaim that there's something coming from behind us.
Okay.
And I would like to re-maneuver over here.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. It is now whose turn? This guy's turn. He's looking at Byron. He's just like. He's gonna make an attack roll. He's gonna make a bite attack. Rolls a 7, and again, same thing. Tries to bite at Byron's shins and gets the taste of metal. Nothing, and Byron kicks it away. All right, and it's now gonna make a blinding spit attack over here. I would like Byron, Sieghart, and Rose to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving
Oh, looks like Byron is once again blinded.
Hello?
Blinded by the light. And Kevin is also blinded by the light. The magic phosphorescent spit. And Rose managed to make her save. And she, because, you had your ears covered and your eyes are actually closed, so you didn't actually get blinded.
Yeah. Too much going on.
Alright, and it can move actually, so it's gonna move here.
Oh
Alright, it's now Alexis's turn.
no.
Hold on.
Which way do you want to go?
You are currently within 25 feet, 35 feet. Alright, you do not have to make any rolls right now.
I'll be right back. I really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Bye.
Hold on a sec. I want to review one of my spells. I know one thing that will definitely save me. Maybe. Unless this thing's got like true sight somehow. In which case I'd be really pissed. Chris?
Yeah? What would you like to do?
True sight? No.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You can make a nature check as your action to determine if it can.
I checked. It can't see me. Oh shoot. I am going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Do I need to click anything? Sure.
No, that's fine. Just mark it off your spell list.
Sure.
Let's give you the ninja symbol because you are invisible. Alright.
I don't know why I can't.
Alright, well, that's your action.
Hold on. Right.
I'm back.
Whoa, what the heck? My slots remaining just went down to -6 on my.
What the hell?
I don't know. On. There we go. Yeah? Okay. Okay, I'm now invisible, and I'm going to go over here.
Okay. Alright, that ends your turn. Alright,
Yes,
it's now the
that
queen's
can be
turn. She's gonna try to make a wisdom saving throw. And she fails. Alright, and now I need to roll a d8. What was it on a it now needs to make a the queen now starts moving moving this way. All of her movement, which is 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that ends her turn. It's now Byron's turn. Byron has to make a strength saving check first. Sorry, I'm having to juggle different character sheets here. Sorry. Has to make a
Can you pop
strength.
them out, like multiple ones? Is
Yes,
that way?
that's what I'm doing right now.
Excellent.
All right. Yeah, he managed to make the strength save. He is within 20 feet of both of them, so we'll have to make 2 wisdom saves. And he fails the second one. Has to roll a d8. Shit. All right. So there's no other creature in reach, so he's gonna make an attack roll against it. He's currently blinded, but is normal against that one. So he's gonna make an attack because he's forced to attack. He's so angry from the gibbering that he just wanna smack something in range. So he goes with his battle axe, and 18 to hit definitely hits, and 7 damage, and then also his warhammer.
Whoa!
For another. Actually, he misses. He misses with the warhammer. He's so angry with the battle axe that he smashes it. But the warhammer, he manages to not hit. Actually, that 7 is not a thing. All right, and that ends his turn.
And he's no longer blind.
And he's no longer blind.
Yeah.
What a beast.
Yep. That one still looks quite healthy. Just want to let you know. All right. It is now the beast's turn, and there's a small hint of confusion as he sees Alexis disappear, but sees the queen and immediately runs towards her.
Oh no!
Sucks to be the queen.
And is going to make 2 attacks.
Oh gosh.
Plus 6 to 13 misses. 15 also misses. The queen adeptly dodges the 2 tentacle whips from the whip cat,
Alright.
and then dances around and manages to save herself. Excellent.
Alright.
And that ends its turn.
Seacard, who is still blind.
All right, top of the round. This is now Seagart.
Can we call him Seacard the Blind?
Yeah, right now he's currently Siegard the Blind.
The burning blindness.
Yeah, burns his eyes. The spittle.
Just chromatic orb the dude anyways.
Yep.
Do the Elvis rolls.
Can't. Not Elvis.
All right, Kevin, what would you like to do?
Do I still need the wisdom thing?
Oh yes, you need to make 2 wisdom saving throws. You failed. Oh no, you failed twice. All right, all right. I need you to roll 1d8 and another 1d8.
Holy shit.
All right, roll a 6. All right, and a 3. So when you roll a 3, okay. I need you to roll 1 more d8, Kevin. 3.
Oh.
Another
3.
You move this way as far as you can go.
Holy shit!
On the bright side, you're not blind anymore.
I can't attack, right?
No, that's the end of your turn. Now Tiberius' turn. I need you to make a strength saving throw, 2 strength saving throws, and 2 wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, these monsters suck.
So I'm stuck.
You're currently stuck, yes. Alright, and then you make your wisdom save. Go ahead.
Okay, as a bonus action.
Can you try to free yourself from it?
No, I'm not gonna free myself. I'm gonna shank.
Hold on. Let me just have a look at that. No, you just need to keep making the strength saving throw.
Okay, so it just has a chance to not let you move each turn.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I drop the
Specifically, it reduces your speed to 0.
Hmm.
So if you're prone, you can't even stand up.
I drop the javelin, and then I stab the guy again.
With the javelin, you're just gonna huck it at him. You're gonna huck it, or are you gonna stab it?
No, I'm gonna drop the javelin.
Oh, okay.
Go 2 hands on the great sword,
All right.
and then do whatever.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll. 12 hits. Yeah, 12 hits. It's very easy to hit. It doesn't move very fast. It's on the ground. 14 slashing damage. All right, this guy is very close to dead.
6 damage.
Like, and 6 damage. That's oh wow, it is at death's door. Let's say, right. The mouths are like moving really slowly now. You notice that it's starting to lose structure in its like gel-like configuration. It's pretty close to dead.
Okay. Since I can't move or do anything else, I will just say hi to it.
Okay. All right. It is now. Which one's turn? This one's turn, and it's gonna. It's still tired of your shit. It's gonna try to bite you. Hold on. Where is it? Oh my god. There. It's gonna bite you. 19 to hit.
Oh god, yes.
I will consume my reaction to use cutting words.
All right. Go ahead and make a roll. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's gonna miss anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So use cutting words. No, you're gonna miss.
Don't do it.
As it's about to bite Tiberius, like in its groin area, it kind of just like hears you and stops. What? And if a creature could be,
Oh, never mind.
wow,
Yeah, see.
yeah. So it's now rolled a 13. If a creature as such could be confused, it was. And it shakes it back to like, and it shakes its sort of like body and realizes what it's done, and it's frustrated with itself for listening to you.
It is immune if it can't hear me, or is immune to being charmed.
Nope.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
will
fine.
try.
It's fine.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Use cutting words. Apparently, it understood you somehow.
Apparently, it misinterpreted John's words as
Gibbering.
Can I babble
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
it's like praise the sun. Apparently, in
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. It's a little bit confused. All right. Oh, and it needs to. It's gonna make another spitting attack here. It's gonna spit right here. All right. I need Sieghardt and Tiberius to make a dexterity save. All right. You are now blinded.
But it's right in front of you.
Sieghardt manages to make the save, and he is not blind for once. He's like, I see the light.
And then last I
Alright.
see.
It is now
He's Paul.
It is now Rose Thornbush's turn. Guess what? You need to make 2 of each.
She needs to make a dexterity save
both
first.
2 strength and 2
Oh yeah, you need to
wisdom.
make a dexterity saving throw. You're within 5 feet.
You're also within range of the split.
Yeah.
So I have to make 2 dexterity
No,
saves?
just
No,
one.
one
Just one.
dexterity save.
Okay.
Alright, so make a dexterity save. Alright, you make the
Yeah.
save. You manage to not get blinded. Alright, now you need to
Okay.
make
Strength saves.
2 strength saves and 2 wisdom saves. Alright.
And then
I was a good thing you have 19 strength now.
Oh, and you manage just to, just like maintain concentration. It's just like, use all of your strength to like pull your legs out of the aberrant ground.
Yeah.
All right, I'm now, and you're ready to make your action. What would you like to do?
Okay. I guess there's only one of them that I can shank, right?
You can
You can
move.
move
You
up
can
and
move
right
over
if you
here.
want the other
Yeah,
one.
you can
Up-
move here
up to
and
you.
shank it.
Okay, move here.
All right.
Attacking the top one gives you both advantage and sneak attack. Attacking the one on the right gives you sneak attack,
Yeah,
but
correct.
no advantage.
Correct.
Okay, I will do I will attack this one. This one.
This one. All right, go ahead and make a attack with advantage.
Okay. With advantage.
Yes, and
Okay,
also make sure you
advantage.
include sneak attack.
Okay. So
You can make 2 attacks because you can use your bonus action to attack with your left hand.
okay. So I need to check the sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Click advantage at the top and then click your weapon.
I'm using. What am I using?
Your regular dagger.
Yeah, I think
Whatever- yeah.
my regular dagger.
We presume you took them out on previous turns.
Yeah.
Technically, you can only take out one.
Okay, so 23.
23. Alright, 23 does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll with sneak attack damage. You rolled
There you go.
14 damage. So you stabbity stab. this one's also starting to look pretty bad. It's starting to bleed out of every orifice.
All right. And then
Still very
I have a
healthy, but it's starting to. Yeah.
I have bonus, right?
And you have a bonus attack. Yes, 1.
So
you do not
no sneak attack.
no sneak attack. You do not include your proficiency on the attack roll. So roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier.
Can I just press a button for that?
You can press the attack button and just subtract 2 from it.
Yeah, correct.
So just a normal. Though,
Just a
not
normal,
advantage.
no advantage.
No, with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. It's still the one with. All right, so go ahead.
With advantage, just dagger.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so
Then
21 to hit.
21.
21 does hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All
And
right.
Sneak attack.
No sneak attack.
Yeah. I think there's no sneak attack. I didn't check it.
All right,
this time.
no sneak attack. It is now aware that you have stabbed it.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right, cool.
9 piercing.
9 piercing damage. All right, so you stab it again with your 2 shanks, and you stab it, and then
Yeah.
blood kind of spurts out of one of the mouths and gets all over the front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
You're a small one, so.
Ew.
All right, that ends your turn. Lily, I would like you to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Double
Uh-oh.
failure.
Double failure. All right, so I would like you to roll 2d8. Like, or 1 each, I guess. You rolled a 1. All right, and then roll again. Oh, you rolled the second one already. 5 and a 1. All right, so. Okay, I need you to roll 1 more d8, John. 3. Okay, so you start moving in this away, but it provokes an attack of opportunity against you. It makes a attack, just a bite, just a single bite, and 12 to hit.
16 is our cost.
All right, misses you. It actually cannot reach you as you are floating on a magic broom. All right.
You need to roll higher than the D8. What if I flew upwards?
You don't fly upwards. It's not a
All
thing.
right.
It's not a thing. All right.
That ends my turn.
And that ends your turn. Yes, it is now the guy on the left. It will choose to bite at the thing that just stabbed it. 19 to hit. Joanna.
Wait, what? What?
It's gonna
What?
attack
Armor
you.
class.
What's
It's
your
gonna.
armor class?
My armor class is 16.
All right, so it actually manages to succeed on the bite attack.
All right.
Okay.
You take 19 piercing damage.
Okay.
Holy moly.
All right, I'm down to 6 health then.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Actually, hold on. That's not right. Yeah, actually, yeah.
So
Yeah.
do I
It's
do I not
5d6
have
damage.
Yep.
do I not have anything that can make me like
You can
dodge
use
this?
you
I can
no
use...
no. do you have cunning? Do you have uncanny dodge?
I
Level 5,
have
isn't it?
Yeah, that's level 5. Yeah.
see
I mean, I can cut in
Yeah.
words, but that's only like a.
because
Third
we're only
chance.
level 4, right? We're level 4.
What's
Yes,
on,
correct.
sorry?
Cadenzeros
being
is being bitten. It's now and she is now taking 19 piercing damage.
Oh
it's like
my
2
gosh.
She's not a
Okay.
19 point.
It's a good thing you bought those potions,
I
eh?
I can spend a luck point when an attack roll is made
Okay,
against me.
alright. Go ahead and do that.
To
And,
make him reroll it.
yeah. Alright. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Alright. 16 to hit.
Oh, and it's still 16.
I will cutting words this one.
Okay.
I will gibber in its general direction.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Do the gibbering.
Somehow throw a negative.
4. Alright, so it's now 12. Does it hit? No, it does not hit.
No.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like it stops attacking from the gibbering, and it for some odd reason it thinks that you're one of its kin, and it gets a little bit excited.
Oh, thanks you.
All right,
There.
and and now it's gonna make that spitting, the blinding spit, and it's gonna spit over here.
So
just
dexterity
Seacard.
again?
Just Sieghart and the other gibbering mouth there.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, here we go. Alright. Needs to make a dexterity save. It rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
It doesn't have any... Well, it has eyes, but it all managed to close it. It's like somehow symbiotic with the other one. Alright, I need Sieghart to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, managed to make the save. Sieghart, not blinded anymore. Alright, it is now Alexis's turn, currently invisible.
Okay. So what I asked you is hypnotic gaze considered a spell for your purposes?
Hypnotic gaze. Hold on, let me look this up.
It's part of my abilities as in the School of Enchantment.
Oh, okay. Let me... Where's the...
I will show you what.
Yeah, I would
exactly
like
I'm
that because I don't have the player manual
No,
handy.
no, this is what I'm trying to do.
Oh, okay. Not a gaze.
yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I still gotta do wisdom.
Choose creature you can see within 5 feet of you. Spell.
Actually, I didn't read that. It can still beat a wisdom.
All right. As written, yeah, you're right. It doesn't actually break your invisibility.
It's you gazing at them. It doesn't need to see you gazing at them.
No, but it's also it's not just gaze. It's called hypnotic gaze, but it's also your soft words in enchantment gaze.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why.
If the
Maybe
target
it's so
can
soft,
see or
that's
hear
all
you,
got.
you must succeed a wisdom saving throw against your wizard spell save DC or be charmed. Alright, let's say that it doesn't break your invisibility because it doesn't say that it's a spell. It's not technically a spell. It doesn't use any of your spell slot, it's not a cantrip. Let's say it doesn't break your invisibility. Alright.
No, it doesn't. But then will it see me?
It hears you. Well, it has to be. You have to be within 5 feet of it, right?
I know.
It'll hear you, and then it'll know which general direction you're in.
Wait, it's
Yeah,
within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to whisper sweet nothings to it.
Alright.
You know what? I think the queen's doing pretty fine on her own.
Are you gonna hold your action for anything?
I will. Let's see. How does that work? Holding action.
All right. So what you do is you tell me what you're waiting for an action for, and when that trigger does happen, your action will automatically trigger.
Okay.
If you, let's say you hold a spell, then it uses the spell slot if the thing never happens.
Okay.
If that trigger doesn't happen before the start of your next turn, it just fizzles.
Yeah, it just fizzles. No, so you use the spell slot, but the spell does nothing.
Okay, so can I say, like, I'll walk here, and if I notice the creature is going to hit the queen, use hypnotic gaze on it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Can I do that?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Alright. Cool. That ends your turn?
Yes.
Alright, it's now Ariana Sylvanas' turn. She's gonna use one of her gunslinger abilities. Quick draw. When you reach 7th level, you can actually hold on. Where is it? You can also stow a firearm and draw another firearm as a single object interaction in your turn. So she's gonna stow her revolver and she's gonna break out the desperate measures, her shotgun, and she's gonna blow the ever living hell out of this displacer beast.
Does shotgun not take disadvantage from being within melee range because it's a shotgun?
No. If it actually does double damage if she's beside it.
Yeah.
Actually takes double damage. Alright. Hold on. Let's do this. I've never done this before because I actually just made the character sheet this morning. Alright, she's going to use the desperate measures to hit, but at a disadvantage because it appears to be... Hold on. I can't find the disadvantage button. It appears to be not there. Hold on. Query advantage. There you go. Whatever. I'll just click it twice. Desperate measures. Disadvantage. Rolled a natural 1, so her gun actually misfires.
No!
And she has to spend her next turn cleaning her gun.
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise, to clean out the misfire, she will attempt to run away because she does not want to be beside. You know what? She's gonna stay here. We're gonna walk over here, just away from the gibbering mouthers. The queen is just like, God damn it!
Oh man.
She starts fiddling with her shotgun while the displacer beast is there. All right. It is now Byron's turn. He's just like, oh, hello. Hi, it's me. He's gonna make 2 strength saving throws. Hold on. Where is that? Byron is gonna.
Just 1, right?
Why 1? Oh yeah, just 1. Yeah, right.
15.
All right. Makes he rolls a natural 20, and
He's angry.
and 2 wisdom saving throws. He rolled a natural 1.
Oh no!
All right, he's gonna roll a d8, and same thing. He just covers his ears and sinks to the ground. Well, it doesn't fall prone, but ends his turn without doing anything. All right.
Oh my gosh, why are you drinking so much?
It is now the displacer beast's turn. It will actually make an attempt on the queen because it's right beside it, and it noticed to try to attack. So it's going to try to make an attack, and Jay's going to use Hypnotic Gaze, he said?
I was going to say, well, I guess it'd be cheating if I said only if it's going to hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yep.
So it's got to make a wisdom
Yeah,
save.
so what's your spell save DC?
I don't know where to look that up. Let me try to find it.
If you go to spells, it'll be on the very top.
14.
14. All right. Displacer Beast will make a Wisdom saving throw. Was it?
Yeah.
Rolled a 7. So it's now currently charmed. By is it charmed? Hold on. I need to make sure.
Nope. It is.
Dazed.
Yeah.
It is what? Sorry.
It says charmed, but the speed drops to 0 and is incapacitated and visibly dazed.
All right. So it's currently visibly dazed. Yeah. Ends its turn. Anything I need to do on the next turn?
I can try and prolong the effect.
Okay.
Yeah, but the effect ends if the creature damage.
Okay. Arianas is like, I can't see you, but thanks. Sorry, what?
Can you extend it indefinitely?
I
Like
think
you
he,
still have to use every one of your turns?
yeah, I think he can.
Or does it have to DC every time?
On subsequent turns, you can use your action to maintain this effect, extending its duration until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, I don't actually make any DC checks against it. It's
That's
currently
amazing.
it's currently hypnotized by Alexis Loran, who is currently still invisible.
Wow, that's pretty good.
All right. It is now Seacart's turn. Top of the round. I need you to make 2 saves.
Two
Two strength saves and 2 wisdom saves.
2 strength saves too. Alright, so wisdom saves. Nice.
All right, you make the saves. Good. All right, 2 strength saves. Oh!
Nice.
You are currently your speed right now is 0. You cannot move,
Okay.
but you can act.
Final.
Shocking grasp.
Chromatic
That's what
orb.
they're doing. You're right. Shocking grasp it is.
Oh, right.
Can't
Wait,
miss
which
that
one?
one, right?
Wait, which one's the lower one?
The one on the right.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
Or do I want to do chromatic orb and try to pull out my wild magic?
You have disadvantage on chromatic orb because you're next to things.
Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack.
Shocking grasp it is.
You're gonna touch it.
Hell yeah.
All right. What does
Ew.
shocking grasp do again? All right, 12 does hit.
Lightning damage.
It is 1d8.
Does it do anything
Does it roll it
else?
for you?
No. Well, no. Don't ignore that. I was trying to look at it. I don't have these things
are made
memorized.
of metal, so it doesn't matter. Unless they're made of metal.
Okay, so just 1d. What was it?
1d8 of damage.
All right, so go ahead and roll that.
Nice!
8 lightning damage. So you lean down, you touch the gibbering mouther, and you actually take one of its tongues and you pull it, and you let the arcane energy of the lightning go through your hands, and you notice that the gibbering mouther visibly like starts convulsing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and it actually like as your spell ends, actually flops down in unmoving.
Force lightning.
It's currently dead.
Dead. Hell yeah.
And the ground
Wow.
and the ground in and around you notices the ground in and around it you will notice has begun to normalize.
Chris.
Yes.
Hunter's mark on that one. I moved the hunter's mark to the.
All right, go ahead. You can. All right, so
Wait, you're
the
allowed to do that?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He is allowed to do that. The
Ooh,
displacer
I need
beast,
to
you
read.
said.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next turn, it is now Tiberius's turn. I need you to make a strength saving throw and a wisdom saving throw. All right, go ahead.
Holy.
You're currently on difficult terrain. Just want to let you know, so it halves your movement. All right, you're gonna go ahead and attack that guy.
Great sword.
15 to hit. and then
It hits. 10 to hit. Oh, 10 damage. All right, you do 10 damage. It's not looking good. The gibbering mouther is. You take your sword and you slash at it. It actually removes. It doesn't remove it, but it actually bisects a little bit. You actually chopped it a little bit. Blood starts spurting out. It's like this brackish, dark red ichor starts spewing out. Anything else you would like to? Anything else you would like to do?
I do appraise the sun motion magic.
Okay. All right. So you're not blinded anymore. All right. It is now Rose Thorn versus turn. I would like you to make again a strength saving throw and a wisdom saving throw.
Only one now because there's
Yes.
only one guy.
Yes. Correct.
One strength.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa! Not advantage.
The one on the left.
Yeah, but
and
the one on the left is good though.
Yeah.
Either way, you make the save either way because the
Yeah.
DC is 10.
And
Just
then
wanna
one
let you know.
wisdom, right?
Yeah, just one wisdom.
Okay.
All right. What was that?
Yeah.
15. All right. You make both saves. Go ahead. What would you like to do?
Shank him.
Shank him. All right. Go
You
ahead.
have,
And you have sneak attack and advantage.
Awesome. Shank.
All right.
And
22 hits. Yes.
And I shank.
For 16 damage. As you stab it, your hand actually goes into one of its mouths, and you feel like you feel some sort of like different. It's sort of a different resistance. It feels like you hit brain.
Ah! It's squishy.
It feels like you hit brain, and then the gibbering mouther just stops gibbering, stops moving at all, altogether, with your hand still in its mouth.
I wiggle. I wiggle it off.
Okay, so you wiggle off the display thing. It is now dead.
Gross. Ew,
Dead as a
ew.
doorknob. All right,
Killed it.
it is now. All right, would you like to move anywhere?
I'll stay here.
Okay.
I'll move here.
Okay. All right, it's now Lily Silverfront's turn.
All right. What are the odds that I know what Jay is doing from all the way over here?
You noticed that it was attacking the queen, and it stopped attacking the queen. So you perceive that something did happen, but you don't know because you can't see. You can't see
but
him.
it's not an immediate threat, so I will move here. I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
All right, go ahead.
Does that do damage?
Yes, it
It
does.
doesn't do damage.
No, it does not. Alright, creature of your choice you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. Creature with intelligence score of 4 or less is not affected.
Hopefully it's smart enough to.
Alright,
the joke.
hold on, let me just
Difficulty check
this
is
one.
15.
difficulty check is 15. Its intelligence is actually higher than 4.
Yes!
It's gonna make a wisdom saving throw and the roll is 6.
Alright, it's also prone.
It is now prone. Hold on. Oh man.
Just rotate the guy.
No, but I want it to be like a symbol. Like, sure, why not? Whatever, fuck it. There, it's now prone. It's not prone.
So it's prone, incapacitated, and dazed.
All right, so it is now laughing. If it, like, you don't know that if a cat-like creature can laugh, but it is now laughing.
Is it still under the effects of hypnotic gaze?
Yes, it
According
is
to
still
your
under
DM
the
rules?
effects of your hypnotic
According
gaze.
to your DM rules. Okay.
Yeah.
I will sheath my silver sword and end my turn.
All right. Each time it takes damage, the target can make a wisdom saving throw. All right, it's now Alexis's turn. Would you like to continue the dazed?
Okay. Can I tell them what I'm doing, or
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Am I totally channeling this?
You whisper the sweet nothings, and then you can tell them.
Okay. Can my triggered action be like once they get close, I move away and hide somewhere?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean, no. It's up to you, right?
Yeah, you can. You like up to you what you want to do with your action, right? If you like, who
Okay.
gets close?
Sure. Well, turn order, like that's something we made out of.
Right.
I can only say anyone gets close enough to start hitting.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'll let these guys know that yeah, I'm whispering sweet nothings to the cat, but the moment I leave, it's gonna be angry.
Yeah.
So,
I got it from here.
all right. So once one of you guys gets close and gets his attention, I'm just gonna book it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's fine. It can't make any opportunity attacks on you because it's actually
Who's a
incapacitated.
Nice, ooh, fuck it.
Even if you moved away now, it can't because I got it incapacitated.
All right. So Arianas will actually stow her shotgun. It's like stupid, useless thing, and don her hood of invisibility, and walk
Everyone's invisible.
and walk away. Walk away to here.
So we still have to skin this cat alive, right?
Up to
No,
you.
you can leave, and Tasha's hideous laughter will keep going for the next minute.
We
But
have
it makes a
1 minute
wisdom
to
saving throw every 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. So we still have.
All
Or I
right.
can just just bring the cat with me for the next, adventure.
It's your pet. It's your pet. All right. Byron's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going for it. All
Like what Byron would do.
right. And what he's gonna do is actually gonna use his action surge to make 4 attacks.
Wait, isn't it only 3?
No, it's 3, because he doesn't get the duplicated bonus action, right?
No, it's because he's two weapon fighting. For his attack, he can make 2 attacks.
Ah, it doesn't use his bonus action.
No.
Action
Alright.
surge.
Okay, so
I feel
Hold
like
on. Let's
stupid dwarf.
Alright, whatever, you're the DM.
All right, hold on. Let me read this for a second here. What was it? Feats. 135. Was it 185? Feats. 165. 165. Let's just make sure that dual wielder. You master fighting with 2 weapons, getting the following benefits. You get +1 bonus to AC while wielding a separate melee weapon on each hand. You can use 2 weapon fighting even when one-handed melee weapons you're wielding are not light. So you can attack twice. You can draw or stow You can draw or stow 2 one-handed weapons when you would normally only be able to draw or stow 1. So-
I'm sending you this on Discord, this might help.
How many attacks can a fighter?
So normally 3 attacks at level 5, but with action surge gives you 5 attacks, so I think it is 4.
Yeah, it should be 4 because you can make because an action surge will let you attack again. Like you give you another action, so you can attack twice. It means you attacks twice.
The 2-weapon fighting. Does 2 weapons fighting say you have to use your bonus action?
No. 2-weapon
No.
fighting.
It says when you take the attack action, you can use a bonus attack action to attack with a different weapon.
Ah.
So
Alright.
yeah, you only get 3.
So you only get 3, right?
But if you have the 5th attack that gives you a second, what is this? 2-weapon fighting. Great attack.
Yeah, dual wielder. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What is the actual wording of action surge?
Action surge, ranger archetype, fighter.
Oh, 5th level fighter is you get 2 attacks when you
Yes.
make an attack action.
Right.
2-weapon fighting is you use a bonus action. So yeah, he gets 3.
Yeah, you're right. Starting second
Everything
level. Yeah. All right, so he gets 3 attacks. That's
So
fine.
holy shit, you can get to 5 at 5th level.
Yeah, you can attack for 5. Alright, so he's gonna action surge it because he's like, fuck it, I'm angry and I want to fight something. So that's what he would do. He's gonna attack with his battle axe. That's his main weapon. Where is it? 20 to hit. Actually, with disadvantage because no, he's incapacitated, so it
With
actually.
advantage. Oh.
Well, no.
wait, this-
Well, no. Actually, you're right. It's advantage because the effect disappears when he's incapacitated. The blurring actually disappeared. I forgot to mention
Wait,
this.
there's a blurring?
Yeah,
This is
So-
monster.
yeah. It's a displacer beast.
Garbage.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm
garbage
gonna make a
monster.
second roll, even though the first one hits, just in case I get a natural 20. All right, cool.
Oh man.
All right, so displacer beast. Let me just have a look at the armor class. All right, 20 definitely hits. He's gonna roll for damage. It's gonna make 8 slashing damage. Does it have to now make its wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
All right, so the displacer beast will make its wisdom saving throw. Fails completely. Rolled a natural 1.
So it's still incapacitated.
Continuously incapacitated. All right, now he's gonna make another. He's gonna make a swing with his warhammer. 24 to hit. Let's see if it advantage. 17 to hit. Definitely hits. Let's click on that, and he's gonna roll for damage. Oh, so laggy.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Right. Oh, he did 10 bludgeoning damage and 8 slashing damage. All right, he's gonna make the thing's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. 13.
Still fails.
Still fails. All right. Alright.
This is very funny. It's a funny joke.
All right. And he's gonna make one. He's gonna use his action surge to attack with his battle axe. 20 to hit. 20 hits. He's gonna roll for damage. 5.
Another wisdom saving throw.
And another wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
6.
He's still
Still
laughing.
incapacitated. Oh my god.
23 damage and still laughing.
Yeah. It is really funny. Really funny. Alright. It's still quite healthy. It's a fairly large monster, so it's quite hardy in its I don't know, constitution. But it's definitely like laughing as one would do. Alright, currently starts the turn, does a wisdom saving throw. 3.
It's still laughing.
Still laughing. Seek Heart of the Burning Canyon.
alrighty.
Prismatic
Love
orb.
the big nukes.
Yeah, this gunslinger thing's pretty cool.
Alright.
Oh, it's yeah. Are you looking at the OneNote?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, let's whip out one of these.
Oh, misses.
No, it's-
Wait,
is it with advantage?
Advantage. You need to roll again.
Is it still advantage if it's prone for a ranged attack?
Oh no, it's disadvantage. No.
Because it's prone, you actually roll at disadvantage.
It doesn't matter. He rolled the same thing. Kevin. Kevin, why? So you make a what? All right, for just for the sake of like role playing, what chromatic orb are you gonna throw?
No I was gonna throw definitely acid.
All right, so you know your scepter, or your quarterstaff makes a greenish like orb of acidity, and then you throw it, and misses. Like you throw it, and because of the laughter, the displacer beast actually moves its head away, and then the acid just hits, flies over its head, and it does nothing.
Oh. So, just as a side note,
Yeah.
from reading online, if you were to stand within 5 feet of it,
Mhm.
you would have advantage because he's prone, and disadvantage because
Only on melee. Only on melee.
Not according to the thing I was reading.
What? Prone. All right. Attack rolls. Oh, okay, yeah, an attack roll. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so you need to move within 5 feet of it, and you would
And it would cancel each other
cancel
out.
each other out. Yeah.
I'm not moving
That's really
close to
sad.
that thing. Alright, I guess I have my turn. No wild magic bonus. Feels bad.
All right. Cool. Yeah, it is now your turn, Tiberius.
We'll go over here.
Yeah.
Is it just normal or
You have advantage.
I have
I just realized I've been muted the whole time.
I will put I will
All right.
Does the beast not? The beast doesn't have advantage on a saving throw? Sorry.
No, it does not have advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
I'll try to chop off its tentacles
Okay.
with my greatsword.
All right. Just 20 to hit. Doesn't actually remove any of the tentacles. You smack at the tentacle. Go ahead and roll damage. It does hit. It's gonna make its wisdom saving throw.
15.
6. It's still laughing. It's still laughing. All right. 15 damage.
Including what's 18 damage.
18 damage. All right. So 18 slashing damage. That brings it down to that much health.
Alright. It's still giggling.
Yep. 18. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Tasha's thing seems really broken now.
It's rolling really poorly.
Yeah.
I fist bump Byron. Like, yeah.
Brown's like, yeah. All right. It is now Rose Thornbush's turn.
Alright. Let's see. How far away do I have to be to eventually shoot it? Because what I could do is draw my crossbow.
You need to be within 5 feet if you don't want any disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because it's prone, it's harder to hit.
I might as well shank it.
Yeah, you've got sneak attack because you've got advantage.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I can go all the way there.
Yeah.
So, I guess I will do the run up and stabby stab.
All right, go ahead and do that. Make your
Alright,
attack
sneak
roll
attack.
with sneak attack and advantage.
An advantage. Yes, I got it. Okay. So stabby.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
stabby.
23 hits. Yeah, go ahead.
And stabby.
Oh, 16 damage. All right.
And then I have bonus action, right?
All right, you can use your bonus action.
I stabby again. But
Stab-
everything
stab it again.
normal, right?
Yeah, everything normal.
Still advantage.
Well, no, you get advantage.
Oh.
All right, you can roll again to see if you get a natural 20.
All
Right,
No.
it definitely hits
So
though.
first-
Yeah, definitely
Okay,
hits.
and then
That's a
more.
19 though.
Yeah, it's a 19. It still hits.
Yeah. And stabby.
All right. It's not looking healthy.
It needs to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Yes, sir. Wisdom saving throw. Wait, no, that's Byron. That's not the displacer.
Byron stopped laughing.
10, 6, still laughing.
Nope.
Still laughing. All right. It's now Lily's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna float over him and stab at him with
Alright.
regular rapier.
Go ahead.
So that's with advantage.
Advantage. All right, definitely hits. 25 hits. 11. All right. This thing is not long for this world. 14.
14 is still a failure.
What the heck?
Wait, hold on. That was Byron again. Hold on.
Oh.
3.
Alright, so I moved 35 feet in, so I've got 15 out.
11 piercing was that? What was? Holy shit! It is not long for this world. Do you feel like anyone attack that isn't from Sieghart will kill it?
Thanks, everybody.
I end my turn.
All right, this is now Alexis Loran's turn.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
All right, cool. This is Ariana Sylvana's turn. All right, she's gonna draw her revolver, the Star Chaser. And she's gonna move up close because it's prone and she's having a hard time. And she's gonna make a attack roll against it.
Alright, so no advantage, no disadvantage.
No advantage, no disadvantage, normal, and she's
all gathered around it.
13 to hit. Hold on, let me just have a look here. I think it hits. Yep, that hits just barely. It's still laughing. She hits it with takes a bead, and she's gonna shoot it with her pistol. It does 11 piercing damage. Shoots it in the head. Brain matter splatters all over the place. Hits Rose in the cheek.
Ah.
And it's and kills the displacer beast. That ends combat. Whew.
If you rolled one more wisdom save, would it have?
You want to know? All right.
I want to know.
Nope. Oh my gosh.
Those are the worst rolls.
Yeah, it was.
Literally landed one attack this entire fight.
I did a lot of work.
I think I did 6
next,
damage this entire fight.
I stood next to a cat and rubbed its belly for a few times.
Oh.
All right, so the queen doffs her hood and is just like, "Huh, you guys did a good job. My scattergun. I wanted to do damage, but it misfired. These things will do it every now and then.
No injuries?
No significant injuries.
No.
Actually, no one actually took any damage.
Yeah.
No injuries.
I got lucky.
Perfect victory.
I want to go back to where my javelin I dropped.
Yeah. All right. Just pick up the javelin. Should write that
No
down.
worse for wear.
All right. I guess it's much too late to do a bio break, unless you guys want to do a bio break.
I could do a bio break.
Yeah.
Go
I
pee.
kind of like excuse.
Or do you want to
myself
end for
with
this
one.
session? It's already 5:20, and we usually end around 6. I think
Yeah,
it's.
sure.
I think we should end our
Is there
session.
another fight we can fit in like half an hour?
Probably not. The next fight is even harder. Spoiler
Oh,
alert.
man.
Wait, this was hard? What the hell?
No, this was easy. This was the easy one.
You
Yeah.
made him laugh for like half an hour.
No, like
6 seconds.
it's more like 12. 2 rounds. 2 rounds.
I cast it on my round and I barely got my second round.
Yeah.
Just
Nine,
over
nine,
6
nine,
seconds.
9 seconds.
Yeah.
9
Oh,
seconds.
man.
You murdered the shit out of this guy.
Yeah. Stabbed him. All right. Let's call it for the day.
All right.
Thanks for playing, everyone. Sorry, what?
We did it, guys.
Is gonna constitute a short rest while we wait.
While you
No.
wait, just constitute a
rest.
short rest.
There's no rest.
All right.